Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. Such a special night for you as we are really celebrating just, of course, this really special midpoint of the week where we always bring you what's new Wednesday. And tonight, we've actually got some really cool, I've got some returning favorites in addition to a lot of brand new that I'll let you know right now, because this is where we are bringing back for a limited quantity. There are all of 4 to go around. Do you remember the rubies by the yard, the necklace with the big rubies? I know they sold out very quickly when they first were here. Well, tonight we bring it back, but just 4 necklaces. We did what we could. We made as many as we can. That's all we got, because you got to match these round rubies. They're bigger stones. We've got, again, rubies all the way around your neckline. So that's coming up in just a little bit. We'll get you that one right about the bottom of this hour. So just about 30 minutes away. We'll get you 2.5 carats in ruby, as limited as it is. Again, 4 yellow gold only. So start getting ready to dial on that. And let your ruby loving friends know that we got a ruby by the yard, because that is really tough to do in Burma. So that's one thing that I wanted to let you know right off the bat. But we also have a very special, speaking of necklaces, how about Peridot? Something we don't see all that often here is Peridot. That really high quality we demand. We've got a couple in a really special princess cut. It's coming up in a necklace where you're going to choose your gold. It's super affordable. It's an entire necklace with diamonds and a stunning Peridot. So that's coming up. Not something we see all the time. So I wanted to let you know right up front about that. Also, let's bring some tanzanite more affordable than we ever do. And are you wondering, well, if it's affordable, it might not be the best of the best blue wing block D? It is. We've got a blue wing block D that is over 3.5 carats, and we're going to do something very special on that one. So that's coming up. Yellow diamond heart shape is here. We hardly ever see those. And also, we've got wheels galore all night long. So 1 per hour. We'll do a wheel per hour. Plus, we also have, Carol just mentioned this right up front. Whenever you're ready, there's a 297 wide diamond band here. Carol was asking about it. I do believe one of the greatest values we have in all of our jewelry assortment is this diamond band. It's very large, so I know that was what she was inquiring about, thinking maybe I'm thinking about it, but I want to make sure it's not too over the top. Well, there it is from a distance, and we'll measure that for you. So Carol L., whenever you're ready, we'll let you see that one more time. And the good news is we have a couple more available, so it's not just for our requester, it could be for a few of you. So that's coming up as well. And let's get you all these one-of-a-kinds that we're going to start with here. Rapid fire, great discounts. Some of our rarest of the rare stones are here, including yellow diamond, heart-shaped ruby in a pendant, a fabulous Imperial topaz that is my Spheno's best, and on and on and on. These are all one-of-a-kinds coming up in these next few minutes, so get ready to dial in early. What's New Wednesday is a lot about just who can dial in fastest, because most of what we're going to show you throughout the show, as usual, are one-of-a-kind. So keep that in mind. Dial quickly when you see something you love. Carol, whenever you're ready. 3 carats in diamond band. I'm looking forward to that, and so much more. So requests are welcome also. So if you have anything we can show you, let's bring it out, and let's do that as well. Plus some really big deals on emeralds. I know emeralds are been the talk of lately. We've got some different sizes for you. Plus, I even have a couple of certified pink diamonds. They've been brought down in price too. So lots to get to tonight. I hope you will stay with us for the duration. And let's get started with what we have coming up here in a gorgeous Imperial topaz. Check this out. All natural stone. One source in the world. Is the only place we get it is Ouro Preto, Brazil. So that one source, one mine, that's it. And it's going to be item number 9407 to start us off in the yellow gold, but you don't have to leave it that way, so you know what to do. It is going to be a 45 point, and it's more pink than it is orange. I can't recall the last time I've actually gotten to say that. In Imperial, we're excited if we get any pink, anything at all, any pink at all. It's usually just yellow or maybe really just orange, but then when you start to get into these pinky tones, it is the really ultra rare. And if you're thinking, well, that just means they just treated it a little more, heated a little bit more, this stone does not have any of that. And that is a beautiful thing. So we've got our 45 point Imperial plus 65 points in the diamonds, keeping that as classic and elegant as a mounting can possibly be. But then you have that wider pavé on the sides. You've got the double halo in the front, and we are ready to get it a fabulous home. Of course, it is a one only. So that's where you'll want to dial in as soon as you see something, especially with Imperial. I know we haven't seen a lot. We went through a couple of weeks there where we had a couple really good Imperials, and they were flying as quickly. Do you like this one already, or you have Carol on the line maybe? It was? Oh, wonderful. So Carol will go ahead and show that coming up for you next, so you can see what that's all about. We'll get you a look at that fabulous diamond band, but it's also going to be just a quick one of a kind here. Let's blow it out. Just make it really easy. I knew this has got a $24.99 list price. We're going to do a lot better than that for you. Just get it a fabulous home. Let's try it on too. And remember, we went the yellow gold because there still is a golden kind of combination. It's a golden pink, but to see that together when you see what looks like almost could be like a Paraiba sapphire, another rarity that combines usually golden, oranges, and pinks together. Well, this does too, but even more rare because from a number standpoint and from what you see rarity-wise, there's very few. Imperial topaz obviously being one mine as it is, but also beyond that, just the fact that it is all natural and the fact that, of course, we don't see many that have the pink color at all. So let's do better than 24, 2,000, or even $1,000. We're going to make it $9.99 for the very first caller to start this show off so right. It's Wednesday. We got a lot of brand new. We've got a little pre-Valentine's Day special on that ruby heart-shaped pendant. I can't wait to show you that. So that's going to be coming up and a lot more. So just holler at us if there's anything we can show you. Carol's request is next. We'll give this 30 seconds. That should fly. Let me try it on for you as well so you can see what this looks like on the hand. It is a really, boy, that's a strong, amazing color. When you see that from a distance there too, and you really see how incredibly bright, and just again, also clarity coming through to the point where you see these great white flashes coming through on the stone. So it's really also giving you an incredible brilliance to it as well. So that is going to be one only, $999. I don't know where you're going to get 65 points in diamonds alone, as that mounting is for a price like $999, but hey, it's happening. And if you want to try that original, the OG November birthstone, and something that's really super rare and all pure and natural, that is the way to do it right there, $999. So let's move on. And again, if you want it white gold, there's a lot of diamonds covering that mounting right now, so there's not going to be, it's not like the gold is the headline here, but certainly we still want you to get it exactly how you wish, exactly custom tailored to what you're looking for. So that would be one. Change up the gold, rose gold or white gold's fine. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to show you tonight. It's a busy Monday. Now it feels like Monday. I just got used to my Mondays and then I take Monday off, and so now I feel like it's Monday. I can't keep track anymore. The only thing I know is that we got great jewelry. Take a look. Carol, I'm so glad you asked for this, and I know you wanted to see the width of it. I'll be happy to do that for you. But this is one of those values. I know it was a couple weeks ago we brought it out. Very excited to bring it back because I know we still have 3407 here in limited quantities. Now, it's the last time we can make it at this value, so keep that in mind because it's just a quick last call here. We've only got a few, and we've got only white gold, and that's going to make sense when you see the way these are set in this bigger diamond weight. First of all, 4 different rows. I can't remember on a count again here because it's 4, 6, 8, 10, a dozen, I think. I'm going to check again because they're really, you know, they're beautifully set when you have a tough time even counting the actual columns of diamonds because of the way they're set. So let's go through them here. And so that way we can actually calculate the individual size because I'm remembering they were either 5 or 6 points plus a piece, and that's really impressive. So you've got the 2, the 4, the 6, then the 8, then the 10, then the 12. So it's a dozen different columns and of course the 4 rows. So that's math I can do. That's 48 stones if my count is correct on those columns, and I believe it is. And so you've got this really impressive styling here. 2 carats 97 is the total weight. And then you've got these really impressive, 6+ pointers. That's what I was remembering. So 6.1 pointers figure each, and then they're all set solid. And that's why we like it in the white gold, because these are white diamonds. They're all bigger individual stones. And there's very, our great gem setters are the ones who made sure that there's as little gold or as little gap between the stones as possible. But what that also sometimes means is the white gold is going to give you the beautiful kind of let that background kind of fall away and just let the diamonds be the attraction here. So I want to show you from a distance here on the hand because this is 297 and of course white gold only. But let's take a look at this. Their heaviness and weight of the band, which obviously, you're going to feel it when you get it. But look at the depth from the very back. So it's a really solid piece because of course wider band. I find this is a unisex style as well if you are, again, shopping as a gentleman or again, shopping for a gentleman who wants something a little bit more with a presence to it and you can handle a lot of diamond weight. Here's the way to go about it. Now I do want to show you here with the ruler from the side to the side. That is a good ½ inch. So we're talking about a ½ inch wide band there that you have, and we got to make it really super affordable. And that's exactly probably why you asked for it to come back in the first place, is because it is so incredibly affordable. This used to be a piece that was $69.99. Now it's not. It gets so much better than that. And all we got to do is, again, get you white gold in your size. You don't even need to size up on this one. Huge value. I love this as even perhaps, could it be a wedding set or just a wedding band? I think it could be, absolutely. And it's got that look. Again, obviously, we know from the 297, it's for our true diamond lovers. The diamond divas out there that want something really impressive and heavyweight, not just in the diamonds, but the gold. And you get that here, but we're going to make it better than 69. This is last call on this one at this price tag. Tried to mention that a few weeks ago, but you may or may not have been with us. That was a couple weeks ago when we last had it. This is really an important time to pick it up. It will never go lower. Obviously, you can imagine, actually, it's never been this low even before when it had previous airings. That's what's really important. It tapers a little bit, but there's still that substantial gold in the backdrop. This is probably a ring that if you do own, you're probably wearing every day. So we want you to have that great heavy feel, not uncomfortable heavy, but where you feel your gold weight, because a lot of that, you know, heavy purity and that heavy gold and those, you know, whatever metal it is, even sterling silvers and platinums, a lot of jewelry is made today where there's a lot of gold weight that's taken out of it because that's so costly. All the precious metals are. We're not shying away from that, especially when it has to support this much diamond weight overall. And again, 6+ pointers. That may not sound like a big deal, but when you consider most accent stones are 1 point or below, that's a typical accent size. So to be able to get something this extreme with that bigger presence and not even pay $29.99, which is $1,000 a carat. It's actually really close. I mean, $29.70 if we were getting exact. You'd be paying $1,000 a carat right there. We're doing better than that. We're giving you a bigger value, a better value. That's what it's all about. And that's probably why, and again, this doesn't have to be just for our requester. Like I said, we have a couple available in the white gold that we're going to be able to make in your size, or rather size for you, since they're made up and ready to go. This is not going to be a long wait time. It's not even $29.99. This is one of those values. And you'd think with bigger diamonds, that should elevate the price, because even at $1,000 a carat, commercial grade diamonds that were teeny tiny, that'd be a value. This is better than 29 or 28 or 27, men's or ladies. I think as long as you like a lot of diamonds and you can handle a lot of diamonds, which I think a lot of us shopping here can, this is going to be your value on a diamond band piece, not even 27 or 26 or 25.99. That is not enough. So here's our value. Carol and anybody else who wants one, you've got a chance to own it for $2,499 for the band. And the truth is, this tells you a lot about the weight. I have to hold it up like this to actually give you the visual of that diamond directly from the front. Do you see how when I set it down, watch what happens. It kind of, that looks like where it would normally be, and then it will fall forward here, because you have the weight of this gold. Maybe gosh, did I just balance it perfectly there? Because usually when we have it up on this wheel, it does that, right? Because there's a lot of that gold weight. So when you see it kind of, it goes bink, you know, you've got really good weight all the way through the depth of profile in every which way. So you've got, again, substance in the gold, incredible diamond weight, and this could be your everyday wearable band that, please price these out in retail. I mean, I would recommend getting this now and then knowing that you go forward and look at where these are in retail and think about with 3 carats in diamonds. We've used the metric of $12,000 a carat on VS diamonds for a long time. Obviously, you're looking at $36,000 for something like this without the gold and the markups and everything else. So one more time on the hand for you. Then we'll get to that ruby heart-shaped pendant. I want to do that very quickly because we know we're going to have a lot of people on that one for sure. And then we are going to be on our way here. So let us know if you'd like. Is that Carol by any chance? Any questions on it? Okay, those are not invisible set diamonds. First of all, you can't do that with round brilliant. So that would be princess cuts. But what they are, and the reason they may look that way, and again, she's seeing what I was talking to earlier, which is that way they're seamless. They're actually prong set. Let's come in even closer. It's not a shared prong though. They all get their individual. Let's take a look here. So we'll just focus on, if you will, the last row, the bottom row there. Do you see the prongs? I know this is difficult to see because, again, this is as close together as you can possibly put them, but each round brilliant diamond, Carol, will have 4 prongs. So they are prong set within these row after row. And boy, it's just a great shot to see that actually. So you can see the brilliance that each one has. They're all, again, we don't even do shared prongs because shared prongs, they're too big a stone for that. We sometimes see shared prongs if they're a little smaller, and that gives you a little more ease in setting them together. But we didn't do that here because they're those really big diamonds, again, over 6 points each. So let me try it on again. $24.99 to anybody who would like one. Before they're gone, it's white gold only. So the only decision you've got to make is what size do you need. And maybe that just depends on what finger you're going to wear it on. But here again, perfectly placed so they go from one side to the other. That's another key with a band. Sometimes bands will stop a little bit short and they might go from one side to another, but they're leaving a little bit of blank band on the side. So you want the first one? Okay, so we're verifying on the first one. We've got a second one gone already to somebody else. This is your chance to own it. And yet, look at this, not too high profile. I mean, that's the whole point here. You don't want it ever to sit up too high, especially with a piece you're going to wear more frequently than not. And I do believe this would be one of those. So it's not going to sit up too high. You do have some great mirror finishing to the gold on the side as well. That's your profile you see there. You see when that kind of reflects the light there. $24.99 though for 3 carats in diamonds in a band that the only thing that doesn't make it like for everybody is just its size, right? But the band concept, there's single rows, there's double rows, there's triple rows. This is as large as they come. And quite frankly, for comfort, as large as you would want to go, probably in a wearable everyday band, but a really specialty piece. So that's $24.99. We'll give it 30 seconds. Then we're going to get that heart-shaped pendant going for you and give you a chance to own that very special heart-shaped ruby. You might want to call in right now if you're thinking about a heart-shaped ruby. I know we very rarely see heart-shaped rubies at this point in time. So we'll give you a great one, and it's really affordable, and it's in a pendant, so no problem figuring out like what size does she need. It's perfect for gifting in that sense as well. And then we are on our way. Big heart-shaped ruby coming up. That'll be item number 903. Felt like this needed to be out here just in time because we are now, gosh, being the 18th today, it is getting close to that big Valentine's Day. So we want to bring as many heart shapes as we can. Mention the yellow diamond heart shape that we have as well coming up in the show. So let's keep moving. Thank you so much, Carol, for asking for it. Here we go with the heart shape ruby. It is from Burma. 903 is the number. It's a 101 in that carat weight on that heart shape ruby. It's an outstanding stone. Has a lot of clarity to it. The blue reds we're seeing, which are textbook out of Burma. We love to see it. And then you've got that heart shape. Oh yeah, the heart-shaped halo going around it to really emphasize that. We only have this one though. So again, I know when we'll get to those ruby necklaces coming up in about 14 minutes. So actually, one thing to keep in mind, I'm just checking because I know that question's going to come up. Will the big heart shape, or rather will the pendant fit on the chain? Did you have any questions? Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Carol, so much. Appreciate that. So I'm just looking now, and I'm going to check really quickly here. It doesn't look like our rubies by the yard will fit with this because they're quite substantial on the rubies, but we do have, of course, your diamonds by the yard will, and also any other chain that you have that's a little bit more simple. This is going to be our 101 with 35 points in diamonds, and we've got one only, and come on in, because this is just not something we see very often. They would love to cut every kind of ruby piece of rough into a heart shape because it makes sense, but you're not going to see much of that out there because it's a wasteful cut. And beyond that, its rubies don't like to be cut those kinds of ways. They're more typical in the basic ovals, and that's all you really get to see typically in the ruby world. So we're thrilled to bring this to you, being as rare as it is, still maintaining that it's over a carat in size, which is also creating another extra rarity to it. And it's yellow gold only. Let me try it on the hand. We'll measure it, and then we'll put it on the neckline for you. All of those things. But right now, that's your first look at it, and then we'll show you the measurement here and how it's going to be lengthwise here. It's just an everyday style, not too oversized, about 5/8 of an inch or so. And then we've got yellow gold, and then we'll show it against the neckline. And there's only one, so come on in early. Not a time to wait on deals like we have all the way through the show. There you can see it from a distance, so you really get an idea of that size and that gorgeous color that you have coming on through in that bright, stunning red. But let's go ahead and go close up. And we're going to make it so affordable. This is a really, really good one. Take a look. And we're going to make it just, it's got this $16.99 price. Let's help you out a little bit and make it even better. We'll do that for $9.99 instead for the big ruby heart-shaped pendant. Love it. So that'll be $9.99. Only one there. And then again, just a few minutes till we get to our ruby necklace, which is the rubies by the yard. All bigger stones, really gorgeous chain, great for gifting as well. So we got you covered. Or if you're already thinking ahead to the month of July and thinking about that birthstone, this is the way to go. So that one's going to be $9.99. Huge value there. You got to love a ruby heart shape, and it's over a carat. The last time I had a 1 carat in a ring, that was the most memorable one, right? We had this gorgeous 1 carat just a couple days ago, and that was in a ring. And think about where that was. The ruby in the ring was over $2,400, and we've got now here for you the 1 carat plus in the pendant for $9.99. So major value there. Let's keep on moving. If you'd like it, call me. And then here we go with some really special Alexandra earrings and a yellow diamond. I want to bring the yellow diamond out because this is just one of those rings that you look at. I think anybody who knows jewelry, and you guys do, I mean, you guys watch every show out there. I know you follow the trades. I know you follow the designers. I know you watch a lot of, just jewelry on television and everywhere else that you can get. yet, you know, I think when you have a passion for something, right, you kind of follow it, you know, in all different forms. And that's what's really exciting. And I think we'll look at this, and if you know jewelry, you look at that and think, now that looks like a pricey ring. It looks elegant. It's item number 285. It's got a start of a 41-point yellow diamond in the middle, which is really a very nice stone. It's got that perfect color you want. It's got that bright golden yellow. It's not going to be too orange, not brown at all, but enough color where it's not just that canary yellow, but it's also still a brilliant cut. You don't usually see the brilliant cuts in a smaller stone. Usually you have to start with a 1 carat or larger to have that brilliant cut. And what that means is this oval is just giving you a lot of extra brilliance beyond the fact that it's a VS yellow diamond. And that's great as it is. Then you get 18 points in diamonds around it. They're going to be scattered. They're like a pave of different sizes scattered around the band through this very unique, very textural kind of look that's got some cutout details as well. And then the back of the band is going to be your solid sizing bar. It is only one. It is as it is. It's a great value. And you know, if $9.99 is not working for y'all, I'm okay with that. We're going to make sure that we blow it out right now and do even better than $9.99 on a 41-point light half carat yellow diamond that looks like this. A big welcome into Wednesday here when we've got a really special show, and already had some great special pieces that still hanging out for you if you'd like them, like the Imperial, like the ruby pendant, like the diamond band if you want to get one of those that remains. But to get a 41-pointer in a bright yellow that is like a sunshine droplet on your hand at all times, but brilliant and beautiful and unique, and all of this scroll work. I mean, it almost looks, I know whenever we see anything that looks vintage, everyone loses their minds because we don't deal in estate jewelry. So a lot of our new pieces are not going to really be reminiscent of vintage or estate or those older types of looks that we see from decades ago. But this has a little bit of that feel, right? So if that is an era of jewelry that you've been attracted to and love, you get that in this ring, and it's not even going to be $9.99 or $8.99. There is only one, like so many pieces we're going to see tonight throughout the show, but I'm here to give away jewelry on a Wednesday night. That's exactly what this is. It's not even $8.99. Take a look. We're going to make it $888 if you'd like it. One only there, and then we have got to keep on moving. So we've got a 30-second clock with that one as well, and then we will be on our way. And again, let us know what request. That was a Carol request that we had earlier. It was nice to bring that out. Glad we had it, and she got to pick one up. So it's really a good time to get those requests in, and then we are just about 8 minutes away from the Rubies by the yard. They're back. Although I feel like this is even a little larger than the original. So we made what we could, got you the value, and going to bring out all 4 of them that we have here tonight. All right, coming up, how about a really, really special earring? It's one of my favorites we've done. Turquoise, sapphires, diamonds. Looks like, I mean, color blocking is still, I don't know if that's ever going to go anywhere. We're seeing color blocking as such a statement in really, really high-end luxury designer fashion, and we see it certainly in jewelry as well. Well, this is where you're going to combine 2 really unique stones. Call me on this one. Let's try it on. And then we're going to be on our way. I mean, how pretty. It's like lace, but done in metal, right? It is truly like a fine, fine, detailed, almost like the eyelash lace is what it reminds me of, that you'd see on some really exquisite, you know, French Paris-made gown, right? This is that look, but in a precious metal like the white gold, really offsetting the beautiful, beautiful color of that yellow diamond. So the contrast is there. Now that's $888. So let's see who's got that one. Then we're getting right to those earrings. Sapphires that are the blue sapphires with the turquoise. What a combo there. It's for my blue lovers for sure. If you like the color blue and you're willing to mix a little bit of color and have 2 different colors together. I know these may not sit on their own, so let me at least show you both here and get you a look at them. But this is a 1 pair only situation. Again, 9123 is the item number. You start with the sapphires up top. They will be oval sapphires surrounded in the diamonds. Then you get, and actually that's more, when I say surrounded, it's more the top. They go about 3/4 the way around. Then you get the turquoise, which is entirely encircled in diamonds. And then check this out. All solid gold, white gold only, 9123. You get 942 total weight in turquoise. That is Sleeping Beauty variety. 33 points in your white diamond weight, and a carat 14 in the sapphires. So the sapphires are well over a carat. The turquoise figure about 370 each. And then you get this great length that they have. Post and butterfly backing. And to that point, we'll show you the measurement here really quickly. And it's going to be just 1 pair. Come on in. Here they are as far as lengthwise on the hand, if we may. That's going to be a really, really good look. So you see that little bit of movement they have. Your post is right there. Not at the very top, but towards the top of the sapphire and the diamonds. Then you get that drop with the turquoise. I mean, if those don't look, and I've been been in the jewelry business a long time, but I've loved it long before I did it professionally. And like anybody else, I really admire looking at really high-end, you know, where the pieces cost the price of a car, and one piece in a store is really exquisite and different and unique, and then they're loaned out to celebs for those big events, which we are in the midst of award season right now, right? So you're seeing some exquisite jewelry out there this time of year. And yet this piece is going to be so affordable. It looks like that $40,000 earring. You are still getting incredibly high-end turquoise and beautiful bright royal blue sapphires, but you're not paying $40,000 or $4,000. And you're not paying $3,000 or $2,000 or even $1,000. Huge markdown on these earrings, one pair only, white gold only. They're $9.99 if you would like them. And I'm going to try to get my earring off with one hand. I'm wearing up. I did it. So I got it off so I can show you here. I want to show one on so you can see this from a distance, so you can really, really, really appreciate how stunning those are. Yes. Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that right now. You got it. Still got it on. So that's what the earrings would look like from a little bit of a distance. We'll go back up close, and then we'll see who's got the earrings, and then we're going to measure the yellow diamond ring. You got it. So there are the earrings for $9.99. Let me know who's got them, and then we are ready to measure that yellow diamond ring, which is item number 285 for Antonio's collar. Let's see who's got the sapphires and the turquoise. And then again, here's the other one. This is just so you can see here individually each one. Not give that second piece a little love there. They are identical. It's a perfect match. Great designer earring. They've come way down. They started at $29.99, and now they're less than $1,000 to get turquoise, sapphires, and diamonds around. But just again, only take care of these. You got to leave them in the white gold just as they are. And then we will show you the yellow diamond coming up next. And then we are just about ready for those rubies by the yard, which again, those are not going to last. Last time I debuted the rubies by the yard, we had, I believe it was 35 of them. They were gone in about 80 seconds. It was 80 seconds till all of them were gone. So here's what I'm going to do, Tony. I'm going to try this on the hand here again. It's the yellow diamond ring. Antonio, this is for your collar. The measurement now does taper just slightly, but you may want to go up a little bit on this one. Let me see if we can, hold on. Let me see. You want just a wide, like overall side to side? From one point to another, well, this one's even, I would say, because it's got that more scallop work. It's also about a ½ inch. It's pretty similar to what we saw, maybe just slightly over ½ inch to that 4-row diamond band. So pretty similar there. And then we can show you up close how it does taper, so you can see that as well. But $888 for that yellow diamond ring. How? I mean, it's a wider band. And no, it's not sterling. So how does a band with this much gold get to be under $1,000? And when it's just, look at this, it's got diamonds paved throughout. That's throughout the detail, even the sides. And then you see that yellow diamond, which is the 41 pointer natural fancy yellow, and it's $888. So that's the one to own. And again, just because you get this little bit of that scallop detail, that may give it a little extra width than even just a ½ inch like we more typically see. So really special piece, one collar only on that one. And then Virginia, did you take the earrings? No. Okay, so our turquoise and sapphire earrings still hanging out. And then we will go. I think everyone's waiting on the rubies. I totally get you. We got the ruby necklace coming up. Shortly. It is going to be here, and it's going to be wild, and there's going to be a lot more people than 4 on the lines to get it, but I only have 4 necklaces. So we'll do that here in about 2 minutes, and then we're going to show you, we have a big yellow diamond too that's over a carat. It's actually a carat 10. Don't forget about the Imperial topaz. How about we just take a quick pair of earrings here? Just quick. One of the most exotic stones in the world, but matched up so that it can be an earring. And one of the most affordable prices I have of the entire show is happening right now. And it's item number 4989. How pretty are these oval, color-changing chrysoberyls, otherwise known as alexandrites? Look at that. That is a real tricky stone to match up. And we have done it to perfection for you. And they both have fingerprints, and I'm working on them. So how about 50 points total weight in your ovals? Then it is going to have, instead of a regular oval halo, which might look a little more basic, I think this really looks higher end because you have that hexagon shape that's created around it. I have got 2 choices in gold color here. It's going to be white or yellow. So stick with the classics on this particular style, and we'll help you right now. And let me know the yellow diamond ring is gone. Congratulations on that one. Well done there. If you want these alexandrites, which, yes, change color. So yes, blue-green is the color you'll see in fluorescent lighting. So most of the time, it's going to look just like you see them right here on camera, right? They're making their TV debut, and they look great. But then, if you have them in incandescent lighting, you'll see them right before your eyes. They will turn to a different color, which is a red purple color. And that is really special. So you get your 50 points, you get your 20 points in the diamonds. Those are VS. Still have that heart-shaped ruby, by the way, if you want to call in and grab that. And Imperial topaz. But it is time to move the Alexandrite earrings. And this is going to be just that stud, but a little bit more specialty, right? A stud is kind of like the whole definition of a stud in the jewelry world is really having one stone set in a basket. This is obviously more in that you have a diamond halo. It's more in that they've got that stylized designer halo that is a different shape than just the, rim around the stone, but also the fact that you're getting a color-changing stone, one of the rarest, one of the toughest. And if you have a ring, oh my goodness, you got to have these earrings. Only have a couple pairs matched up and ready to go. So a few of you will get this opportunity, and that is exciting because we don't usually get to see Alexandrite earrings. It's a lot to match up. You're not just matching the stone for shape and the size. You're matching the color change, the specificity of that saturation level, because they're all different. Some can be really, really light. Some are quite a bit darker. So it's really tough to get these types of stones that do something fantastic and phenomenal as a color-changing gem does. It's really tough to actually get two that are perfectly matched. It's happening right here. And yet, we're going to take this price. Don't you think that $9.99 is really good when you've got matched up Alexandrites and diamonds? Love that price. We're going way lower. Like I said, most affordable item of the night is here. Not to mention the fact, or maybe it won't be. You never know. I shouldn't speak on that. It's only 30 minutes. We have a long road to go. Who knows what I'm going to do on pricing tonight? Who knows? But this is where it's fine jewelry, one of the most exotic stones in the world. Where would you ever expect to see affordability like $9.99? But if I go to take another $100 off or $200 off or $300 off and suddenly it's $6.99, better value, certainly opens up the opportunity to get a few more people a rare stone like this in their collection. But we're not even doing $6.99 or $5.99 or even $5.50 because this is how we want to open the door to exotics. That is really one of our missions here as a network overall, is to make sure exotics are affordable as much as they can be, so it really gives you the opportunity to try them. It's $549 for the pair in white gold or yellow gold. You decide. Post and butterfly back. Take a look. Also a great gift idea too, because, who wouldn't want to give Alexandrites? Yes? I'll flash them for you. And that was Eileen? Eileen, you got it. It was turquoise, sapphire, and diamonds. And let me flash them for you. And what I'll try to do here, Tony, is maybe show them on the hand here, since we've already got earrings on the wheel for the moment. So as soon as I get these two together, Eileen, we'll show you what they're like. And so you can see the pair together and see that matching from a distance away. That's what they looked like. And again, fun to color block these types of stones together. Again, staying in the blue family as they are. And hopefully they'll hang on there for me. But there's your turquoise. Remember, those were item number 9123 and just white gold only, post and butterfly backing here. The length, I'll just remind her of what the length was as well. They were about 7/8 of an inch here from top to bottom. So we'll show you there how that looks. So you see just under an inch, which still gonna have the movement from that O-ring between them. And that's $9.99 for the pair. So well done if you get them. Just one pair only though. I don't have anything else like it. I don't even have much in the way of turquoise earrings overall. So that's a great style. And would Eileen like those in the white gold? And again, post and butterfly backing. So the post is going to be not at the very top, but towards the top of the oval, still giving you piercing coverage, and those are gone. So we'll go back to our Alexandrites, and then it's ruby time. We've got the Alexandrites at $4,989. That would be your item number there, and they're $549 if you'd like them. White gold or yellow gold, the turquoise and the sapphire earrings are gone. So congratulations. Yellow diamond gone. White diamond band. We've only got one left now on the white diamond band. That continues to be popular. We'll see who's got the Alexandrite earrings. These are fantastic. Fantastic value. So get ready, because we're about to get into the ruby necklace, which will last about 30 seconds, I have a feeling. And also great for Valentine's Day, being that rubies are red, violets are blue. That is what they say, right? We have to kind of tailor it towards the gem world. Rubies are red, sapphires are blue. I like jewelry. How about you? Whatever it is, right? Yeah. We've got Rubies by the Yard coming up. Yes. I hope everybody said yes. If not, you can change the channel now, because that's all we're doing tonight. Yeah. Which color? White gold? Thank you. One pair gone. Do you have a pair as well, Virginia? All right. So white gold, and white gold. Very good. All right. White gold, white gold, white gold. So far, you like the yellow gold. That's an option too. That's where they're at now. I'll show you. Let me just put one of these against the ear as well so you can see. It's, again, going to be a post that's towards the top. So they're designed to sit north to south. You can obviously play with that if you want to. That's not complicated to do, but this is what they look like from a distance away, just to give you some perspective there on what they're going to look like from a distance. So if you want to just, put those on, even a second piercing I think would work if you wanted to do that, or again, kind of shift them diagonally if you want to, or even east or west. I mean, where the post is just gives you some guidance, but certainly you can kind of play with it and make it your own. So set it how you wish, but that's a really good look. I think they're really meant to go in that north to south direction. So back to the wheel we'll go. Last call there at 5:49, and then we are on our way. Let's talk rubies. Let's talk rubies by the yard. Not often. We've only seen one version of this style ever, and we're awfully excited to bring it to you. And we've given you ample time here with all these requests to recap. We've given you some time to think about it and come on in on the phone lines right about now, because if you think, we deal with all these one-of-a-kinds, and everyone thinks, well, they've got 4 or something, that's going to last for like 2.5 years. Nope. Not with what we're about to do and what we're about to see. Let me move on from these earrings. Let's keep on moving and show you something that I have 4 of. I have 4. That's it. 4. When they're gone, they're gone. 8220 is the item number. Yellow gold only. Rubies by the yard. But bigger stones. When we see our diamonds by the yard, they tend to be about 10 points or so or less, depending on which version you get. It's been very infrequently that we've seen color in these types of station style necklaces, and the reason for that is because usually the station styles with the bezels are going to be rounds. Matching up anything in rounds in color is difficult. We just talked about that when we're matching just even Alexandrites. 2 of them together, tough to do. We've had a couple of different colored versions. So I've had ruby before. I've had Russian demontoid before. There's something about this style that's pretty popular, even when we bring it in diamonds, but even more popular when we've seen these unusual stones mixed in. The demontoids, when they were here on a weekend morning, they sold out in a matter of moments. The ruby version, which was certainly the most similar to what we're going to see right now, 35 necklaces sold out in just over a minute of airtime. This is why having 4 of them is probably not going to be enough for everybody who wants one today, especially when we are so close to celebrating Valentine's Day. Even it sounds crazy, but July will be here before you know it. These are just a few of the ideas. I think we all can appreciate rubies, though, for what they are, especially when they're rounds and they're from Burma, and these are all bezel set, and there's a lot of workmanship. But here's what makes it really different from our other, collections of diamonds by the yard or anything by the yard, is that these are quite large. The stones individually are. So when you get these stones here, you're actually getting 2.5 carats total weight in Burma ruby among 9 stones. So they're good sized stones, which of course the open bezels, so that means front and back. As it turns and as it moves on the neckline, it's going to show you that beautiful ruby red color no matter what. So there are no options here except for how many do you want. I suppose if you want to get all 4, who's going to stop you? There are only 4 though to go around. So when they're gone, they're gone. I would highly recommend being in 16, 17, 18-inch adjustable as well. So this is all I have. We have been working on this since the day, and forgive me, I don't remember when that was, months ago, when these our ruby necklaces sold out. 4 of them are not going to last. Come on in. I'm not surprised they may be gone already. Just from, you know how we roll. It's not like we're going to ask $1 million for this necklace. It's going to be affordable. We've made even 2-carat diamonds by the yard affordable. We've made our smaller versions under, $600 and $700. But these are rubies, the toughest. Truly, diamonds I can keep making and keep making and keep making. They might cost more to make than they did a few months ago, but that's why we're struggling here with this quantity. 4 only, because 9 stones per necklace. Think about this. There were 36 stones we were able to match up. That's why we've got what we've got. I wish we had 50 of them. We'd sell out of 50 of them. I wish we had 100 of them. We'd sell them out. This is your time to pick it up. Great for gifting as well. That's why I say you can get 1 or 2, maybe 1 for you and 1 for a best friend or a daughter or a sister or whomever you want to celebrate rubies with. Here we go. On the hand first, I just want to show you these big stones here that you're getting. Look at this. This is really, really well done. And then look at that. The glow of each stone from a distance. So you know our diamonds by the yard. You've seen these over and over, and I just want to show you here. This is the adjustability. So where I'm holding it are where the rubies stop. So there's a good few inches here where there are no rubies, but the rest of the way, you see them all right there, right? 9 stones in total, all bezel set, bigger stones as well. It's actually 251 is your total ruby weight here. Of course, our beautiful diamond cutting to the chain, the premium lobster claw clasp we're doing, and this one is 16, 17, and 18 inches. Who would like one? Already 1, 2, 3 gone? I have one left, guys. One left, and there's not a price up there. And the best news is, look at those rubies. I cannot get over the rubies. And look at how they look against a color. You know, this is still, that's again, to make the point here, how these stand out and how they're glowing, even when there's a darker backdrop behind them. Look at how they glow and how they stand out, even among color, whether that's a similar color, whether that's a more contrasting color, where it's blue. Look at this against a skin tone. I mean, this is the must-have. And what should be $19.99 will not be. I've got, looks like we have 2 left. So we only have 2 officially confirmed right now, 2 left. Not going to last because it's not even $19.99. The ruby weight is gigantic. I mean, we think about what would you pay for 251 in rubies in any way, shape, or form? Well, these are all about 28 points apiece, glowing like no other ruby can. Let's show it best I can against the neckline here, just so you see it from a little further away, just size-wise here, so you can really see just again how we've seen the diamond versions. We see 10 points in diamonds. This is so much larger, and again, look at how it still shows up. I mean, I got a lot going on here with the bow, but look at that. I mean, every single color you put it with, that's the beauty of the color red. It always goes. It mixes and matches with darker and lighter and pastels and vibrant and neons and everything else. So great chance to pick it up. It's not $19.99. Antonio, you just want one, right? I'm going to make this better than even $1,000. Let's make it $9.99 and just send them out. And think Valentine's Day. Think July. Think about anybody who wants to have the best and brightest of rubies. And how many are gone? Jess, do you want one? One, and you want one? And then Virginia, do you have one as well? Yes. Is it the item number? 8220. 8220. Thank you. Yes, 8220. Virginia, you want one too? So we have 2 left. All right, 2 left. I'll move on. Let's go really, really quickly up close just to show you what they look like here individually. So that's what I mean by an open bezel. Obviously, the front you can see, but there is really, you know, they're going to turn. I mean, it's a station style necklace, so it's going to turn on your neckline. But that's what I'm talking about. Why there's such a glow, and why you're getting the best of the best from Burma. All match up. I mean, that's one. Just keep on going. Look at every single stone. They don't stop. These are still the blue reds. They're still exquisitely done. They're all bezels, so there's nothing to catch on anything. Of course, there you see your, we're going to show you that lobster claw clasp as well. There's your close-up on the lobster claw. And one is left. Whew, look at that ruby. That's what it looks like close up. That's some serious ruby. All right, $9.99 and one left. So I'll give it 30 seconds. We'll move on. Yeah. So you've got one as well, right? Okay, so just one left only, just to verify. Who got yours, Antonio? Gladys, hi. Thank you so much. Well done. Who's getting yours, Virginia? Do you know yet? Deborah, thank you so much. Jess, who got yours? Hi, Pam. Thank you. 20 seconds, one left. All right, we move on. I did not know we needed, maybe we only needed 3. Who knew? I'll go on the hand here really quickly one more time. There it is. On the hand. Well done. All right, one left. You got a chance. There's still a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Still a chance at $9.99. Did not see that coming. But I will gladly take that last one because I know exactly who it'd be perfect for. Perfect. All right, coming up, let's get to it. We've got some diamond earrings. Oh, and our tanzanite deal. Big tanzanite deal coming your way. And let's go to, I've got a quick pair of pink diamond earrings. So we've been showing you a few earrings already, and they have been flying. But let's go right up here so we can see, well, hello, almost purples in the pink diamonds here. I know, pink diamonds are what we're calling them, but when you get a really good pink diamond, it might exhibit a little bit more purple, and these do. And one left on the ruby necklace, and that's it. And so if you missed out, time to go. Look at how stunning these are. This is a bigger button style earring. We still have Alexandrites. I've got 1 pair of Alexandrite earrings left, 1 ruby necklace left, and then we've got one of those 297 diamond bands left too, if you'd like it, and the heart shape pendant, and the Imperial from the very top of the show. So keep that in mind. And then here we go with this 1 pair of 5297 is your item number. These are super, super special because they're that saturated style center stone, but these are not small. They're 6 points each on the center stone for the earring that you see, and then it doesn't stop there. We've set those in the rose gold, but then you get that double row in the pave, in the white diamonds. That is 61 points of white diamond weight that you're getting around it. So once again, this is a much bigger earring than a typical stud. much bigger than even what we've seen earlier in the Alexandrites, but this is going to be your look at it from a distance away. Centered post. Now there's still a couple of different, orientations you can make here because they're almost like a cushion cut. So when you see it from a distance, I'm just going to set it at an angle here so you can not only see the measurement, but another way than just square it off if you want to wear them more like this. It's still it kind of looks like it from a distance like it's a big round style, but it does have that kind of soft cushion, again, what we call an antique cushion kind of look. So you get that there, and they're about a ½ an inch there or so in their diameter, if you will. And then I'll go ahead and put one on for you. They're finished in the back, so they've got a complete under gallery also. You're just getting a great look all the way around. And pink diamonds, I know these are easy to shy away from just because the belief is that you get two matched up pink diamonds that are natural, completely natural. Here's what they look like from a distance away, just so you can see another perspective there. And that's how they look when, again, I've angled them just more at the angle so that you've got more of points going north, east, south, and west there. But you can see how that looks there with that really stunning pave and just the overall size. But we can go back to our wheel. We'll make them really, really affordable for you because that's how we like to do it. Now, really affordable in a pink diamond earring should be like $39.99. That would be affordable. And this is a look at that finishing. Let me just go ahead and show you that really quickly so you can see it here. So you can really see that's going to be comfortable. But again, a lot of gold added to that. Of course, you got the rose and the white gold together. But it's not going to be close to $39.99. And man, I think about the ratio of what we brought in pink diamonds. And certainly the majority of that has been rings. I mean, a vast majority have been rings. So here's a chance to pick up maybe a match to go with the ring you already have. Whether it's smaller diamond pave or whether you've got one of our really big individual stones. This could be the match you've been waiting for, and there's a better value here than we've ever seen, so it's a huge moment to pick them up. And had a lot of great earrings already tonight. That will be about it. Don't forget, we have a big top of the hour and a necklace for you with Peridot. It's a brand new style. If you liked the ruby kind of look, we're going to get you something kind of similar but still really wearable, but with a big presence in Peridot. But this one's got to go first. Pink diamonds. 2 6-pointers. I've had 6-pointers and rings, full disclosure. You know this if you've watched the show, where one ring with a 6-point is $19.99 and the other one's $19.99. That makes sense. You put it together, $4,000. If we cut this price in half and make it 2 flat, or if we make it even better at $19.99, now we're talking about extra value. They're not even $19, $18, $17, $16, $15, or $14.99 for 2 really sizable pink diamonds. Pink diamonds that also happen to have more purple than they had pink, if you're asking me. And that's important because it's all natural. Not to mention adding nearly 2/3 of a carat in white diamonds to go with it, and solid 2-tone gold. And you're not paying $14.99 or $13.99 for big pink diamonds. A set of earrings that would be difficult to duplicate right now in just white diamonds for a price like this. And the really important part are those natural fancy pinks you're getting with it. $1,299. And I think about all the pink diamonds I've had, especially in rings, and how many of you are owning them and loving them and wearing them. How perfect would it be to have something to match? And that's the way to get it, and affordably at $12.99. Huge value there. We've got about 30 seconds with those, and then we will be on our way. And don't forget, big top of the hour. We even have diamond earrings that are coming up that are new. I've got some big emerald deals. Look at this emerald, for example. That's a close-up on a really, really strong emerald. And I do have a ring to match these earrings really well, actually. There'll be a 26-pointer that's coming up in the show that's super affordable. It's a 26-point certified pink diamond. So that's kind of exciting. If you're thinking, I would love to have a ring to match, maybe I'll wait and get the earrings later and get the ring first. Well, we can do everything in one show where we get you the whole collection set right now. And with these values, it makes it extra, extra special and extra possible when you consider how much markdown we've got. Now, let's also show you this big time Morganite. And then we've got, let's figure maybe about now 13 minutes or so getting that Peridot necklace. What about this? Big Morganite, big one. Oh, it's a great stone. Have a yellow diamond that's discounted as well. It's a 110. We'll see that. We've got emeralds in different sizes too. We've got a big one. I've got my 331 discounted. Then we're going to bring down the carat 80 on the way as well. But don't wait on these pink diamond earrings. That is super saturated. Bigger button style earring. Love having them. Now here's the ring. We might as well just make this a deal. And package deal, maybe, right? Maybe if you want both. But I think we know this stone, right? We know this individual, precious, rare pink. Something really important about this stone is, first of all, this color. It's also certified, though, and not all of our pink diamonds are. This one is, And it has to be, it really should be, because this one's over a 1/4 carat. So it didn't just hit that really, important magic size that we call it. Those are real terms that we use in the diamond world. Magic sizes, when you hit a significant threshold in a diamond carat weight, the prices go whoop, they go propelling up and exponentially, usually away from our budget. Add into the fact we have a natural pink diamond here that is been evaluated. The single stone, the 26-pointer, was sent off to GIA, the Carlsbad campus out in GIA in California here, and had the full workup done. And as you're probably already recognizing, the color of this pink diamond is special. The GIA is very particular, and that's why their certs are so highly valued. This stone, though, you need to evaluate it first with your own 2 eyes, and then know that this is not going to actually say the word faint on this cert, which most pink diamonds do, because most natural pink diamonds are a bit more pastel, a bit lighter in their color. So the GIA, when they get a hold of them and they're evaluating them strictly like they do, they'll call it faint. This does not have faint on the cert. And you're seeing what that means. They call it a very light pink. When that translates to what your eye sees, like you see here, you get this really bright, amazing color. The item number here is 5070. And I think this is a great match to the earrings we just had. So I want to put them back to back here. But you're getting a 26-pointer, and this has a blowout price. I know you know it. You probably recognize it. You probably maybe thought about it. It's time for this one to come way down, and it will, and significant, because it also has, it's big enough to have a clarity grading. It's an SI1. Not that we're going to judge it for that. We're not going to say, oh, that's not good enough because it's not a VS. This is a pink diamond. What really matters most, you're not going to see a flaw in it. I promise you. We're looking at it up close, but I'm going to show you the cert. This is how your trifold cert opens up. So you've got this left side here, which is going to read, you've got the cushion modified brilliant, the measurements at 3.3 by 3.7, 26 point, very light pink, natural in origin. We tell you all the time. SI1, here's your proportion of the dimensions from the profile. Really important to point out, very good polish, good symmetry, no fluorescence. That's what you ideally want to see. There's your cert number. It's also inscribed on the stone. Then this, okay. Remember when I told you you're not going to see any inclusions? Remember when I told you that? You could look at it even with a microscope. You could look at it here with our magnification of our cameras. Look at how they actually have it diagrammed out, front and back of that stone. SI1, okay. There are inclusions, but where are they? The inclusions are actually more or less, if you can even find them, they're mapped out here and they're behind a lot of this crown faceting here. Right there, it would be different if you saw a big old inclusion right in the middle, or 2 or 3. But instead, whether you're looking front or back, the inclusions are really masked behind faceting. So even when you're looking with tremendous magnification, it's going to be tough to find or spot anything. And of course, above that is your colored diamond clarity scale, or your rather colored diamond scale and your clarity scale over here. So that's the same as with white diamonds. This is a little different. So here we go. Great value. Come on in. Very saturated, almost purple. How about the halo around it, which includes another 17 points in pink diamonds? Those are the same color. They are an identical match. Sometimes the halo will be a little lighter. Sometimes it'll be a little darker. These are exactly matched. And then 54 points in white diamonds around that. So you do have to add all that together to get your total diamond weight. And get ready, because 54, we know, is the white diamond weight. 17 on the pink diamond halo, plus that really important 26-pointer is a total of 97 points. It is one only. It is also finished on the inside. This is all set in 14 karat solid, rose in white gold, and the cert comes with it, and you don't pay for it. We did, you don't. Here it is on the hand. Wow, what a stone, what a clarity, what a color. That is the important stone right there to own. And the fact is, we've had 26-point certified over and over and over again. They're $69.99. This one is not. This is how you do it. Come on in. It's not $69.99. There's a markdown. That's why it's here in the first hour. That's why we're bringing it out. That's why we're showing it to you now and not later, because when it comes down to big pink diamonds that are serious sizes, and serious enough size where it can have a color grading and a clarity grading by GIA, and you don't pay half of this price, $3,500, best value ever. What if we take this Wednesday and just give you an even better value than the best? We can take it even further, 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 so you don't have to pay anything what you should or what you'd have to anywhere else. I mean, my goodness, we passed that a long time ago. I'd be really hard pressed to pay $3,500 as California tax on this ring if you were shopping it anywhere but right here. it's not $3,500. This is a value. You get the cert. Very few of our pink diamonds left have certificates to go with them. Just FYI, I can go bigger. No, rather, never mind. 14-pointer. I was thinking about this one as a bigger piece. It's a bigger price. There's a 14-pointer here in a cushion cut. 14 points. 12 points smaller. It's more money. That's why you take the pieces that have been dropped, that have been basically adopting a closeout price on a bigger museum piece like this is. You don't pay $35, $34, $33, or $32. You're not even spending $3,100 on a pink diamond over a 1/4 carat, this impeccable color. That is the #1 priority. I would take a smaller stone with better color over a bigger stone with lighter color all day, especially in the pinks. That's what this stone gives you. Take a look at it. It's not even $3,100 or $3,000. First caller, make it $29.99. That's it. One chance to own it, and that's what we got. And I'm going to show you here. Here's the 14-pointer in case you're going, no, I'm okay paying more money for a 14-pointer. Let me see that one. Look at the difference. There's more of a purple color there, but a 14-pointer, but do you see the lighter halo? And again, saturated as can be. Look at that. That stone, the exact match in the halo. You rarely see that. All those bigger pink diamonds that are matched to perfection for $29.99. That's a major value. And we have only the one. So we'll move right along. The 14-pointer, if you'd like it, let me know. That's actually, we're not going to have a clarity grading on the 14-pointer. So here, let me just show you so you are just as educated as you can be. Even if, you know, you're shopping elsewhere, I need you to be, you know, the best shopper you can be here. But see how the 14-point looks a little different? Because even though they do have that graded as a purple pink, do you see how there's no clarity? There's no mention of all those other specifics like fluorescence and symmetry and polish and all that. They talk about its natural origin. They have the carat weight, but they don't have the clarity gradings and all of that. So they don't do that with stones that are, you know, beneath a certain size. So just so you know, the 14-pointer is not going to have as many specifics on the cert because of the size. All right, so let's move on. We got pink diamonds. We love those. We love having them, but there's not many that go below $3,000, so the huge opportunity there. Then we're going to go ahead and jump in. Big top of the hour is going to be our Peridot. I've got a quick little, maybe we just do this really, really quickly. And you know what? If you want the 14-pointer, let me know because it does say purple on the cert. That's impressive. And I have one more necklace. So maybe if anybody said, well, I like the idea of diamonds in a necklace. What about kind of a collar meets a pendant style like this is? Let's just show this one really quickly and get this one out the door. It's a one only. It's 8217 rather, and it's going to be our 18-carat solid gold necklace. What looks like big marquise cuts are actually marquise shapes made up of baguettes and rounds together. 5 of those different designs put together here. They do not move. It's a stationary style. I'll show you the back here as well, which is all going to be finished. So that's the back. This is the front, and then you're going to have that attached to the O-ring on either side, and we'll show you here. This is your adjustability. So you do have a lobster claw, 3 adjustable links on it as well. That'll be 16, 17, 18. You are getting 34 points in the baguettes and another 58 in the rounds. So your total diamond weight here is just under a carat. It's 92 points, only in white gold though, which when you've got really, really good diamonds like this, why not? Let's put it up close so you can see this design and pattern. How are they creating this? Well, designers have been doing this now for a few years where we're seeing a lot of these different combinations of stones together where you see that baguette and the rounds that look at when you see how those flash, right? And even when, look at that, it's just a beautiful effect that's going on from the baguettes and the round brilliance, which we love. And we're going to make it really easy and affordable. We'll go back to the hand here, then we'll go in the neckline. We'll just make this our lowest price ever. Did start at $29.99. Not going to be tonight. We only have the one though, so keep that in mind. Only in the white gold here. If you just want to do diamond necklace, but affordable way to do a diamond necklace, this is the way to do that. No problem. On this price tag, we're taking everything way down. That one's going to be $999 only. Remember, everything, including the chain itself there, everything is 18 karat gold. So again, look at it against a color. Look at it against, you know, different colors. So again, it's wintertime. It's still cold in most places. So you've got a lot of, again, versatility, whether you're stacking that up against a fabric or against the skin tone. So here we are, $9.99, only one there. And then we're just about to our top of the hour. We've got about 2 minutes left. And a big top of the hour deal on Peridot. Then we have a big top of the hour, kind of it's like a dual back-to-back top of the hour because I got really big specials all throughout the show. And we do have wheels as well, so lots to get to here. But we've got a major, major emerald deal, the pink diamond, which is that 26-pointer. Can't have you miss out on that one. Still have one ruby by the yard necklace. Go figure. One left. Shows you how the first hour goes here. A lot of people haven't tuned in yet, haven't joined in yet. This is your chance. Don't wait till they do, and then they find out, and then they get the last call. So let's talk about top of the hour. We're just a few minutes away. We do have a wheel coming up here shortly as well, but I really wanted to get you here again, limited as it is. We've got a really special necklace on the way, and can't wait to show it to you. This is Peridot. Whenever we have Peridot, it flies because it's something that people love. Let me just put it this way. If you don't normally love Peridot, I would like you to just check out ours, because that's another thing. A lot of people go, I don't know about Peridot. It's that bright green, and sometimes it looks really dull and hazy. They tend to be that way in nature. I'm going to show you a Peridot opportunity. 2.5 carat princess cut. The reason we don't have it a lot is because we are not interested in bringing you the routine or the regular. If it's the basic material, we don't want it. If it is got the lily pad inclusions, that vitreous luster, that really kind of almost looks, I always liken it to as some kind of a visual I think we can all understand. It almost looks like you took a green stone and put a layer of wax paper over it. That typically is the luster that Peridot deals with. So you don't always get bright, crisp, clean color. And we really want that. You know, it's not just about where's the color at. It's about, is it going to spark? Is it going to be bright? Is it going to be lively? All of those things we want to see. This is the best. It's also why we're so limited in this necklace. We decided to make it into a necklace so that it gives you the most versatility. Think about an August birthstone because it applies, but also just anybody who loves a bright green. Green is having a moment right now. Green is one of the hottest colors going. This is it, and it's fabulous. This makes me, Mom, I'm going to try to get you one because she needs this necklace. Simply because I got her. I invested a very, it was a big birthday a couple years ago, and rather a big event, big occasion, big celebration, milestone. And the big birthday was the yellow diamond. This was for a milestone, and I got her the most fabulous Peridot. And quite frankly, I'm in the business. I didn't know you could spend this much on a Peridot until you get the really good stuff. This is that same color, and that was years ago, and I got to tell you, it had princess cut diamonds. It's one of her most impressive rings, and that's saying something. What you're about to see is that spitting image of color, that beautiful bright, princess cuts, and then we've attached a chain, thrown in diamonds here, so you get a little bit of that diamonds by the yard element. And, okay, I think we have a lot of people. Are you on the pink diamond? Which one? The big, okay. So the necklace is gone. Jess, did you get the pink diamond or the necklace? I think we had a lot of people on the phone lines here, so let me know who's got what, because we have pieces going. I don't want to oversell any of these one-of-a-kinds, but there it is. That's the princess cut I was telling you about right there in a Princess Peridot. We will call her Princess P, and it's really beautiful, right? And then, Jess, what are you getting? Or what? You're not getting the necklace, are you? The diamond necklace? Okay, good. All right, so Virginia's got the necklace. We'll find out what she's got over there. Wheel still to come here, but look at this Peridot, and then wait, because it gets even a little more dressed up. There's a diamond on either side that's going to be bezel set. So welcome to our top of the hour. It's here. Glad you're with us tonight. Big Wednesday. We're live, of course. We're in Los Angeles, and wherever you may be, we're so appreciative and grateful to have you here with us. It's $94.14, brand new today, limited though, and our best of the best. I'm only going to zoom back for a moment here because I want to try and bring these diamonds in. So if we bring the chain a little bit closer here, you're going to just be reminded that there is a diamonds by the yard element here to this one, because you have, now I don't want to lose focus of that Peridot, but look at that diamond that's going to be just about an inch or so away. There's one on each side. So you've got another one here. So I'll just lift that up so you can see there's another diamond. So bezel set diamonds on either side of your Peridot itself. And so that's going to be really just bringing it a little extra glamour. And then you've got this basket setting as well for it. So you've got a perfect way that it's going to sit nicely on the neckline, not flip or turn or do any of that. And you've got solid gold. It's 2 points in diamonds. The Peridot is 2.5 carats, and also it's in solid gold. You can choose your gold color here. So no limitations. You can take it in the yellow, the white, or the rose. That's whatever you want. But we got a serious value. Who got our diamond necklace, by the way? Patrice, thank you so much. Well done. And then we are going to be, ooh, we got a good one here. This is a 2.5 carat Peridot, 2 points in diamonds, and it's in any gold. So major piece, lovely look, should be. I mean, this is just a value. So can we all recollect what we've seen in Peridots before? That kind of haze, that kind of blurry, dingy kind of look that they have, which is so often the case. Look what you see here. A very bright, vibrant. It's not quite an emerald green. It's still got that really bright, not totally neon like a demantoid, but it's got a really nice lime green. It's very bright. It's got a personality to it. It's a stone that definitely, if you love the color green in any form, I think you're bound to really enjoy this one, and we'll show it against the hand here. It will have adjustability. Now, it does have a spring ring clasp, and it's going to have a 16, 17, and 18-inch length adjustability. So you're going to get a lot of flexibility every day to kind of tailor it to your neckline, or just give you options. Or maybe that's what makes it the perfect, piece for gift giving, is you don't need to worry about what size she likes because you've got them all built in. See how even I'm wearing more of an emerald green, and see how it still goes. And again, I love this for color blocking because, again, we've been able to show you all throughout the show here, how different pieces work together with that magenta color, because you might be thinking, oh, I don't wear a lot of green. Does that mean you don't have to have a peridot or don't want a peridot because you're not wearing the color green? It doesn't need to match. You can wear it with a bright, really true like royal blue. You can put it on with even a different green, or even a black or a magenta type of color, that pinky plum that you have there. It still works. It's another one of those stones that tends to work with everything else. And then, of course, your diamond cut chain. Here's that adjustability. We need some collars. We've got the big top of the hour. We'll show it on the neckline. It's not even going to be $999. Starting there, working our way down to a much better value. Look at that from a distance so you can really appreciate how bright that stone is from all the way across the room, and how glittery. I mean, the princess cut is magical. To have a princess cut like that is really, really important. And we're going to blow it out right now, even better than even $9.99. Take a look up close one more time at this great stone, the really rare exotic cut, the beautiful clarity it gives you, this unusual way beyond just emeralds and sapphirites to get the green color. And we're not even going to do $9.99. Come on in, necklaces. I think we all know the starting point of a good necklace these days, when you've got a necklace at all, just a chain. Forget about a necklace, just a chain for pendants. $600, $680 easily you can spend. We're giving you the chain, the adjustability, the peridot, which is a rock star 2.5 carat princess cut, the diamonds that are bezel set as well, so this still layers up with your DPTYs, which I think is great. So if you want to layer them together and stack away, you can do that, but this one center stone is really what it dazzles. It wows everybody. You just have that bright gleaming color that's so much fun. And it's not even $8.99, $7.99, or $6.99. There's a reason it's right here at the top of the hour, and that reason is because of this value. $6.99. Are you okay? Hang on. Jess needs, do you need a nurse? I saw it out of the corner of my eye. We have a very dangerous studio here, and that's my worst nightmare realized there, so I feel for you. There's always these things. Walking from the set to the back, it's like a lot of things you got to dodge. She stayed on her feet, but she really tumbled, kind of acrobatically. Anyway, it's not $6.99. Do you want one too? Not even $5.99. We're going to blow it out right now. If you'd like one, take a look. Live TV. It's going to be me one day too. I know it. I know it. I'm walking so gingerly through that phone bank, always avoiding the landmines and the wires and the ups and the downs and the hills and the valleys. I know, it's always an adventure. But it's not $5.99. It's not even going to be. We're busy already. I don't even know if we need to go lower than this, but I'll keep going. We've got to make sure everybody gets their peridot necklace, white, yellow, rose, but I am limited. So we got just a couple handfuls here, and then we're done. We'll make it only $499 for the necklace. I mean, that's incredible, isn't it? So just $499. Yes. Great job. Yeah, I'm curious I wish we had all the colors here. I love it in the yellow gold because there is almost a bright golden flash that comes from the princess cut, but you don't have to leave it that way. White gold would give you some contrast. Now, rose gold I'd probably steer away from. I don't think it's going to be the best combination. I think you're best with white or yellow there, so choose one of the classics. We'll keep it going at $499. Antonio, you've got one too, right? Thank you so much. So I'm glad you're liking the peridot, and it's not something we see very often, and I know August seems far away, but when you think that we're almost through January, I don't know if anybody else is, I went through that today, like, wait a minute. Is January going to be pretty much over in a couple weeks? This is crazy, right? By 2 weeks from tonight, guys, it's going to be February. So you know how time goes on, flies by. So it'll be August time, and I say that because this is an August birthstone, and we love having it for that. But, you know, if you want a great peridot or just a great fashion color, a bright stone, it's one of the best peridots out there. It's tough to find that quality. And for under $500, we've really made some magic happen. Great wheel coming up, big tanzanite opportunity. I really want to wow you with some tanzanite here as well. There's a tanzanite that's pretty special coming up, and something that you can watch every show we do. You can watch every moment of every show and never see anything like what we're about to do coming up in a few minutes. So stay with me. It's Blue Wing Block D, and open it up to everybody. We're going to do something really, really wild for you on this Wednesday night, and still have a carat 10 yellow diamond still to come, and busy on our phone lines. Not a surprise. Let me put it on the hand one more time for you as well, so you can see the size from a little bit more of a distance and really get to appreciate this amazing color you get. And I always appreciate, I'm not going to show you a necklace if it doesn't sit right or sit properly, or if it turns or flips. I will not show it to you. I will not. I have to test drive these pieces. I know it's hard work, but somebody's got to do it, and I do, so that we make sure that they are just going to sit beautifully and always be just right. So when it's on the neckline, it's perfect, it's wearable, it's showing off the good stuff to the world. And how about those diamonds? Bezel set, one on each side, about an inch away or so from the centerpiece there, with that great O-ring that you have, and it's going to be $4.99. So last call, we'll give it 60 final seconds here, and our last chance to get you the white, the yellow, or the rose. But again, highly recommend the white or the yellow gold on this one. So there's that dazzling princess cut, and that's an unusual quality to get in our Peridot, and then we'll get to a wheel here shortly. We also have that big tanzanite deal. It's just so different from what we see typically in our Blue Wing Black Ds, and several wheels. I missed my first hour wheel, so now we got to have 2 in 1 hour, and we will. So that'll be a lot of fun. Get you a lot of, the wheels are great because you get a lot of assortment all together, and then the discounted prices that we love. And requests are welcome. Haven't had any, so if there's anything, I mean, besides the week before the show request from Carol, which was lovely, but haven't had any in-show requests yet. If you have them, let us know what they might be. And this is a sapphire that's new. Look at that. I just want to flash that round sapphire that we have coming up. Big emeralds on the way. Pink diamond. We still have the 26-pointer for under $3,000 that is certified. Such a big, big deal there, and lots more to get to. So let's carry on. We've got this big wheel coming up. I'm loving this one. There's a black diamond too. I know we get a lot of requests for black diamonds. I've got a black diamond. We've got some big fire opal. We've got some really unique Molly garnet as well. So call me on the Peridot necklace. We'll help you out. Let's build a little wheel here, starting with the black diamond as our centerpiece. Then we're going to have 4 more added to the mix. They're going to give you a lot of different options here, and then we get even bigger and rarer. How about this? Cat's eye. What? Wait. Why? How did this $5,000 ring get on this wheel? Hold on. Something's going on here. Okay, Cat's eye Alexandrite. We're going to leave it there, but let me just warn you, that one will go first. How about this? It's like a Sphene de Montoy look-alike, but it's a Molly garnet. Speaking of garnets, why don't we build a little garnet section over here? A Zambaran garnet. And then we have, how about the red of the fire opal? We're talking about not yellow, not orange, but the red fire opal in this sparkler effect. I better put that in the middle because otherwise we're going to need to zoom further back. Let's just put the big one in the middle there and let that be our centerpiece. And then you're going to have to tell me if you want black diamond, cat's eye Alexandrite. There's a difference between cat's eye chrysoberyl and cat's eye Alexandrite. That's cat's eye Alexandrite, hence 2 phenomenas in one stone. Molly garnet, Zambaran, that's that purple garnet out of Tanzania, and then you have this glowing, stunning fire opal. Just a heads up, that fire opal also has a carat of VS diamonds. So there's just a lot going on this wheel for rarity, diamond weights, high end, a high desire like black diamonds. We don't see a lot of those anymore. Really excited to bring these to you, but one of a kinds and discounted. The black diamond, for example, is a $184 on its own. Did you get a Peridot necklace too? Yeah. Fantastic. Who was it? Stanley. Hi, Stanley. Oh, Stanley's with us. Hi, Stanley. Nice to have you with us tonight on a Wednesday. Let's talk about carat weights here to give you a little bit of an introduction to anything on this wheel, but get ready because they are limited now. I have good news on gold color. We can change anything up there. That's good. It's really good. I want to give you all the flexibility we can when it's possible, and we do. Despite where these are going in price tag and for discounts, we're giving you a lot of major value here. Do not wait. And I know if you're thinking that fire opal with a carat in diamonds, there's no way that's going under $3,000. Well, a cat's eye Alexandrite, and I'm not making any secret about it, the cat's eye Alexandrite you see in the back right, that is by far the most expensive piece up there for rarity and distinctive, unique. We can go through years of shows and not have a cat's eye Alexandrite. The fact that I have one on a discount wheel, do not wait. I would honestly, looking at this wheel, I think if you're a collector and if 5 of those pieces are not already in your collection, meaning you don't have anything up there, you take them all. That's how affordable this is. I can do the whole wheel for less than the price of 1 ring. Truly, because that cat's alexandrite is supposed to be $6,000. Not kidding, guys. $184 on this black diamond. That's $184. Which one do we like? You got it. The cat's alexandrite's already being discussed. No surprise. That's a 9271 item number. That's a 132 cat's eye alexandrite, meaning it'll have a subtle color change in addition to the chatoyancy, and it's 51 points in the double halo in the diamonds, and you can change the gold color on anything up there on that wheel, including this bright, bright, stunning cat's eye. Not even 6,000. That's what sets the tone. Which one do you like? They want the cat's eye too. Oh boy. Cat's eye, we have 2 people on 1 piece. This happens, and it's going to be like that. Anything you want on this wheel, they're not $6,000. We got a lot of people who are paying close attention to the cat's eye. Really rare, don't surprise. I mean, this is same. You can say this about a lot of the pieces. Almost a 2-carat black diamond, a molly garnet, a fire opal with a full carat in diamonds, and a zembarin, and the cat's eye's already gone. We don't know to who, but it's gone. We know that because there's already being a fight on it. So instead of 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, or 2,000. And I know they're all bigger pieces. They should all be more than this, but forgive me, we got to move them and fast. So we're not even doing $2,000 or $1,000. Whatever is on that wheel, if they are less than $1,000, suddenly we have the value. It's already there. They're not even $9.99. If only I had more than one of them, all of them, that would be lovely. We don't. This is a big reason why the discount is going as low as it is. They're not even $9.99. It's time to dial. Yes. Cat's eye's gone. Just got the cat's eye. It's gone. And it's not even $8.99. That's the thing. Obviously, we could leave the price there and be plenty satisfied, but we're not even leaving them at $8.99. They are only $888 a piece. That's it. $888. And one's already gone. And then we've got either, let me walk you through the 183 molly garnet. You have a 231 zembarin. You have an incredible carat 84 black diamond with 52 points on the sides, and the fire opal. The fire opal is incredible. Let me move these around just a bit so we can see each one here. I'm going to move the black diamond in the front. We'll move this molly garnet right over here. Then our zembarin garnet, and then you've got 4 more options here to take advantage of. Black diamond, fire opal, molly garnet, or the zembarin. $888 and 60 seconds remaining. There we go. That's it. Change the gold color. Remember that fire opal has a full carat in diamonds for $888. Where are you getting a full carat in diamonds for $888? Anywhere. That is amazing, isn't it? To get a full carat just in VS Diamonds, then you get this gorgeous fire opal. We're talking like the fire opal's nothing. The fire opal's stunning. It's a great looking stone. I mean, it's as bright as, we see Burma rubies that look somewhat like this that go for $4,000 and $5,000. And then you have your zembarin. I'll flip this around just so you can see the stone a little bit better. See that really face up there. You can see a good look at that center. And we have a busy, busy, busy phone bank with 30 seconds left. Who scored the cat's eye? Yeah, I'm excited for her. Lori, thank you so much. Enjoy it. Enjoy. She beat everybody else on that one. This is why it dials in, or it pays to dial in quickly. Do we have any other questions on this wheel before we go? 10 seconds? We're good? All right. We keep on moving. Let's just bring out the tanzanite. It's early. I know. It's early, and yet I think we got to do something kind of wild. Something that's never been done before. That's always a good time. And just to kind of see who's with us. The fact I still have 1 ruby by the yard and all 4 of these pieces here just means we're going battle tonight a little bit, you know. We're going battle. I should have worn my camouflage tonight. I should. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll wear some camouflage. Where is my camouflage dress? I haven't seen that in a while. All right. I usually only bring it out for Veterans Day. Let's keep on moving. And black diamond, anybody? So popular. So many requests for it. So let's just bring this out. And it's a new design. It's a bluing block D. It's a bigger stone. It's not small, but sometimes when you hang out in the 10 carat and the 15 carat, and then suddenly we see like that 33 carat 60 come out, a lot of people, I hear your cries and you go, what about something a little bit more wearable for every day? So we got it. It's still big, still important, still great color. All those things still there. But we've got item number 8654, and it is brand new tonight. Notice how we didn't add 2 or 3 carats in diamonds. So if you've been also looking for something a little more tame in the diamond category, this is also it. Not a small stone, though. It's a 3-carat 58. In the oval, red flashes everywhere. And then you have a stack of diamonds. How about 3 big round brilliant diamonds, a total of 31 points, which makes the 6 stones there, each individually over 5 points. A piece. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try something a little different here. We're going to just ignore the price tag on the bag, because that's what I love to do. I know there's I look at it as a suggestion, and it's not. It's a bright red marker with a big old price, and it doesn't say under that in small italicized print, do what you want. It just says a price tag. And that price tag is $49.99. Yes? Francine in New York, did she want to see it on? No, oh, okay. She's good, she likes it, she's good. All right, thank you, Francine, enjoy. On this one, $49.99. I'm looking at it as a suggestion. And we're going to turn this deal upside down. Let's help you. It's not a small stone. Nice big stone. Great color. Great red flash. You know what I think I like the most about the design, being new as it is there's almost like this, have you ever seen cameos? Cameos where they have that, usually it's a carved shell of some kind, and it's got usually the profile of a woman, and it's some kind of shell, or sometimes it's kind of a man-made material. But they have what makes the style distinctive of a cameo is usually that frame, usually a frame of metal of some kind, an oval frame around it. This is so reminiscent of that because it's got that kind of a wider border to it, but then it's got that little bit of texture. There's a little milgrain between where the stone is set and then that fabulous, again, mirror finish border you have. And we kept it simple and elegant with the diamonds. We wanted to purposely keep it that way so that you could really just have something elegant, timeless, classic. Maybe if this fits your everyday style, as far as wearability a little bit better, that was the idea here. White, yellow, or rose gold, totally up to you. I'm just going to do something a little crazy here. I know we're only 20 minutes into hour number 2, but we're going to go ahead and blow it out by putting it on the auction, because my blowout price would still probably not be as good as yours, meaning you make up your own price, do what you want to do, and get this fabulous ring, which we all know the carat weight is 358. There's nothing small about that, but we want to make it a lot more affordable and welcome everybody in. Get you something unique and specialty and different, and certainly a size we don't see all that often offered in blue wing block Ds, because remember, it was this blessed situation where most of the blue wing that was mine was actually a larger rough material. So we ended up getting larger carat weights, which was special. I'm not starting at $2,500, which is half, which is very fair. We're not starting at $2,000, even better, but still, my goal here is to get a lot of people on the phone lines on a Wednesday night early. So let's see what we can do. And not even try 19, 18, 17, 16, but $1,500 to start. 15. On a blue wing block D, it's still a blue wing block D, but $1,500 with bigger individual diamonds, just not an overwhelming amount of them, so that it opens up that wearability level. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to try it on really quick because I want to make sure you see it that way first. And then we take a look right here for the size perspective mostly, but there you can see, I mean, all of that neon bright, vibrant color. How about instead of $100 or $50 or even, do you guys want to skip even a $25 increment just to make it really easy? You want to do like a $10 increment or something just to really kind of let everybody rock and roll? How about this? I like the increment, but nobody's loving the open yet. How about we make it even better? I seem to have a vivid memory of a last time I saw you guys, which feels like it was about 8.5 years ago, but that's only because it was 2 days. So after doing a lot of 6 days in a 6 day week, a week, I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a while. But I do vividly remember on Sunday, there were some issues with auctions and getting them started. So how about we take, because I'm not going to let that happen again tonight. So we're not even starting at 15 apparently, because that's not doing the trick yet. So we're not going to make it $1,500. And if you're thinking, whoa, 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 $1,500, 3-carat 58, Something magical is already happening. Lots of gold. Love this beautiful border. There's a great, almost double scallop basket to it. I'm going to make this even better than 15, 14, 13 before you run somewhere else and spend $2,800 a carat for some light washed out lavender material in tanzanite. Maybe consider just picking up your phone right now and dialing in for a better value than even, what, 13? Do we not love $1,300? Okay. We don't love 13. Let's make sure it gets an open, gets a home. We got to make sure it goes. It's not going to be 13 or 12 or $1,100 to get this started. I have not done this before, but it's about to get real interesting in here because we're going to start at $1,000 only. $1,000 on a blue wing, Black D. Let's just calculate some per carat. I got to stop doing this. I really have to stop doing this because it makes it so clear now. I've got a lot of tanzanites that are still slated to go out at 500 a carat plus. And lately I've been doing all these weird, whether it's a discount or an auction or a blowout wheel. And we've been seeing per carats come even, crashing down even further. Just FYI, I just did the math for you. I need to move on. I need to forget what I said. I can't do this. I can't rightfully do this. I just did the math, you guys. My lowest price I've sold a per carat for on the air here was, I believe, was $360. Was it $360 or $359 a carat? I just did the math. If we get the open, because I don't have it yet, I don't think. But if we were to get the open, this would calculate out to $279 and 32 cents a carat. $279, not even in the $300 per carat range. If you're not moved by that, if that value doesn't resonate and get your shopping senses a little bit revved, I don't have tanzanite. Nobody has tanzanite. Even the really so material is not $279 a carat. This right now, if we get the open, would be. But it's not a loose stone in a box. I'm not sending you a loose stone in a plastic bag. That would be incredible if I did, but you're getting diamonds and gold, your color choice of gold, your size, your shipping is even free. Hey, if you've never shopped with us before, this might be a really good time to start. If you're going, it's an auction, how does that work? That seems complicated. It's not. It's picking up the phone and dialing in. That's all you do. You pick up the phone and you dial in. That's all. That's all you got to do. Pick up the phone and dial in. Any gold you need, any size you need. We ship it to your doorstep for free. You got a full 2 weeks to look at it, make sure it's great. Forget great. If you just think it's great, you don't know tanzanite. I mean, right? It's the best there ever has been. Mined out of that one source in the world. And should I move those increments up probably now that we've got a $1,000 potential start? Do we have the open? We might. I might have to move those increments up. Okay, let's leave them. $10, $1,000 to start. Let's see if we got the open. Take a look. Okay, let me see. Do we have the open officially at 1,000? We got it, right? So we've got it. We've got, I hope. As soon as I say it, I have to make sure. Double check. But $279 a carat. What has just happened? $279. I can't believe I'm saying this. No, we've never seen that before. And I have to stop saying it because now you're going to want every tanzanite we have. Now, we don't have a million of them left, but you're going to want that price on every tanzanite I have. This can't be done. This can't happen, but it's happening right now. I can't take it back now. We've got the open. We've got it. I've got $1,000 and nobody else chiming in yet. So the idea of getting a real lively auction with back and forth and volleying bidders and all this, it's not happening yet. Did I show it too early? Is it too early in the evening to be showing this? Because that is a really, really good value. We got $1,000. Well, Tony, I may be giving it a clock here and I'll be done. I mean, like in more ways than one, because this is just not right. But hey, got the open at least. Red flashes are all still there. Actually, let me just try it on again for you in case you missed it earlier and you want to see it on the hand again. I mean, this is not just a... It might be a departure from our 10 and our 20 carats, but it's not a small ring. It doesn't lack for the color saturation we know tanzanite blue wing Black D only to bring us. This is a TVON exclusive. Nobody else has this in the world. We have a direct connection. The miner who mined every bit of he mined every bit of the rough. He saved it. He took it to his own incredible cutters. The only people that ever even knew about it were the miners that were with him at the time it was mined. And then it gets here to us. Oh, this is just so cool. $1,000. Okay, so I got to stop talking about this and we just got to sell it. And the fact that how is this possible that there are not even, what, 2 bidders in on this auction with a $10 increment? Oh, I've never imagined I would see anything like this, but here we go. So this is the ring. You know, sometimes you can't always explain things. You just got to go with it. These auctions, yes, go ahead. Questions? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to have to give this a 2-minute deal, right? We're going to have to. Okay. Operators, is there anything I should know that's going on out there besides what I know already, which is $1,000? Is there anything else happening? Do we have 1,010? or a power bid of 1,050 or something? Or are we just done? Is this time to just throw in the towel and be done and we're changing the gold? Oh, no. Well, you know, if I ever needed to convince anybody that, you know, maybe you need to be here on these weeknights to see what happens, I think here is living proof that you got to be here on every one of these weeknights because you just don't know what kind of measures are going to be taken to make even the best values that we always have even better, because we've truly never seen a per carat price like this. Okay, so here we go. I guess we're giving it a clock. I guess we're saying bye-bye. In 2 minutes, we have to give it a 2-minute clock, though. We have to make sure everybody has a full awareness of what's happening here. Because if you're sitting at home and you haven't dialed in and you're thinking about it, or you're looking at that and you're scratching your head like I'm doing, thinking, how is this possible that we have a $279 per carat blue wing block D that we have never? I got to stop saying it because everyone's going to assume this is the new going rate on a blue wing block D. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if someone says tonight, bring out that 33 carat 60, because if you're going to sell that at $279 a carat, I'll take it, and we can't, and we're not. This was just, again, my effort, my brilliant idea to get a lot of people on the phone lines, and that's even backfired. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it a 2-minute clock. We'll give you the last 2 minutes to dial in. It's as simple as dialing in. If you want to be a part of it, we're looking for, I mean, it couldn't be better. Between the low open and the tiny increments and the incredible value that is also our best ever, I don't know how we could make this any sweeter for you, but the fact that we're doing any gold color, the fact that it's in your size, the fact that it's also going to be, remember for our new shoppers that we've welcomed a lot of new shoppers in the last couple of weeks, it's also going to be, let's not forget, full money back guarantee. So even though you're stealing something in an auction just because of, I don't know, the time of the night or whatever circumstances have led to this weirdness here, you still get a full evaluation period. You get to check it out, make sure it's right for you, get it appraised, get it insured, do whatever you want to do. Comparison shop all day, every day, and see if it's right for you. There's no reason to hold back. And those of us that are, you know, trained to be skeptics because something seems a little too good to be true, this is where you try it. Because I'm telling you right now, there's not a tanzanite, even a low quality, light washed out material, there is not a tanzanite out there to be had for a $279 a carat price tag. You are truly getting the literal best. So we are at $1,000. We'll give it a final 2 minutes and we'll say goodbye to it. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. But this is the time to be dialing, and you have nothing to lose but the opportunity. Because I've been up here for 4+ years, 4 years, 2 months, selling blue wing block Ds, and have had thousands of them, literally, and have never seen one anywhere near. It's not like, oh, yesterday I went for $280 a carat. No, I've never had anything below $300 a carat. This is $279 a carat. So last call, take a look, bye-bye. It's going to go. It's going to go in a matter of, there it is, 2-minute clock. So keep an eye, but more importantly, you just start dialing. That's all you do. Start dialing. That's all. You just don't want to be late to the party. I know, it's typical, like to arrive fashionably late. Not to this party. Not when it's an auction that has something this high value, this stunning. I just love the uniqueness of the mounting. And think about it, these bigger diamonds, those are 3 on each side. Look at those diamonds. These are not small stones. They're 5. They're actually technically over 5 points apiece on each one of them. 3 on this side, 3 on that side. I love this little beaded mill-grain border right between. You go to that mirror finish border on the outside of the stone as well. It's so cool, but it's only 1:15 now remaining, and here it is one more time on the hand, and the red flashes are there. I hope you can see them. I mean, sometimes they're a lot easier to see when you see it in person, when you don't have, you know, big, hot, bright spotlights like television does. It's a lot easier to see the red flashes, but I do want to show you just all the angles here. There's that profile, the stack of the triple diamonds on the sides from every single angle, and all that saturated, amazing color you're getting, and that's a 358. It's a big stone. It's also a really good car, but it's also a really big size in a tanzanite. I mean, we're talking about it as if it's a smaller size. It's a good size stone. It's got plenty of presence on the hand, but I love it for if you've been searching and waiting for the right piece to come along that has that extra versatility and that extra wearability. I think for a lot of people, this is going to be a good size to wear every single day. So here we go, $1,000, 24 seconds to make it official here. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing, but hey, it is how the auction cookie crumbles sometimes, and you got to just roll with it. And we're excited to have you to see it and be a part of it and just have that chance where record setter here, true record setter, mark the date. I mean, again, somebody's got to contact that Guinness book here because this is just, truth is, if there was a gemstone specific Guinness book, it would just be nothing but a list of TVON items all the way down every page, right? Because we're going to lead in every single value, whether it's diamonds, whether it's sapphires, whether it's, you know, really crazy exotics like the alexandrites we bring and the color changing diaspores and all of that. We lead, but this is where we're leading here tonight in this item beyond our wildest dreams in our own values. Our own list of record setters. This is the leader. And do we have 1,010? Yes. Oh, the black diamond from the wheel? Sure. Yeah, we can bring that back out. Who's that for? And that was $88.66, by the way, Joyce, if you want the black diamond, and it's a $184. So I just got to try this on really quickly. Here's the black diamond we had on the wheel, not to take away from the auction because I think that's wrapped up. But there it is. There's the black diamond from the wheel that has also white diamonds going from side to side and the halo. Remember, that was the 184, 52 points in white diamonds as well. And then operators, you'll have to let me know how that auction goes. Do we have a 1010? 1010? $1,010? That's the black diamond. I can show that up close too, Joyce, if you want to see it as soon as we move that tanzanite aside. If you want to see it up close and personal, I think we'll do that. This one's gone. Congratulations. Well done. Bye. Gone. Now we take a look. Might as well just take a look close up here since I'm still reeling from that auction. Here we go with item number 8866. And that is the 184 black diamond. Congratulations on that tanzanite. Very well done. Here we go with the 184 individual black diamond in the center, 52 points in the diamonds around it. Let's see how they are set too, because they're going to just taper down. But actually, if you look, it's a split shank, but then they filled it in with a big diamond. So there's a bigger prong set diamond in between the split shank. Then you've got the big halo around that. And that is in also white, yellow, rose. Everything in that wheel we offered was. So you get a great look there. And it's $888, something we just saw. But it's nice to see it up close and personal. It was up with a couple other items a few minutes ago. So did that help out, Joyce? Everything good? All right. Okay. Do you want to see our big carat 10? We got a carat 10 yellow diamond and some new diamond earrings. And there's an emerald. And I do have, a few of you still thinking about that ruby heart shape pendant we had. We have a yellow diamond in a heart shape as well. You want to check that out a little whoa, look at that color. It's not even focused, but that color, it's really standing out. So some really good color. Okay, so coming up, let's just show the big Morganite, because I know I flashed that earlier, and there's got to be somebody thinking about that our black diamond and the pink Morganite that we have. So let's just take a look at this. This is 8893 coming up that we're going to show you here. This is the pink Morganite, which is really, well, it's really got that more traditional peachy color, but it's really saturated. Normally you get very light pastel. That is extremely saturated in what is the traditional Morganite color. Sometimes you get these baby pinks that are a little more unique to see. I think a lot of us want morganites that have that traditional color, but we want to see the saturation. That's definitely what you get here. It's 8893. It's going to be our 15-carat 06 pear-shaped stone, 35 points in the diamonds. They're going to be just down either side here, and there's actually a little bit, if you look, there's a little bit of that mirror finishing first, and then the diamonds on more towards one side, meeting up with that center stone there in the middle. And there's only one. I just like what it's doing here. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's a major trademark of how good that stone is, how saturated, and that it's able to actually display onto a white wheel this color. I mean, you're seeing the color of the gem translate there, and it's flashing and it's bright, and it's got the rose gold setting, which is the perfect match to this stone. So I would leave it as is. You don't have to, but I would. It's 35 points in diamonds, and it's just elegant, but it is a cocktail ring. So I want you to see it on the hand first before we go any further, because that's really, really, really important, is to see the size, because it's not going to be for everybody just by virtue of the size there. It's a really large, large gem, and I'll try to prop it up right there for you so you can see that color and its intensity, and it's, again, that beautiful peachy tone. I mean, the other ways to get this color in a gem would be like an Imperial topaz that's really good, or a Paraiba, but they're not going to be 15 carats in size. This is. And you get the 35 points in diamonds down either direction, and it's one museum piece, and that color is major. And we only have this one, so we're going to take this $79.99, blow it out right now, make it a whole lot more affordable than that. I mean, it just does not get higher end than that morganite right there. And it's not $79. Or half of that at $4,000. It's just one. Got to make it quick and easy. Help you out right now. It's not even, yeah, $4,000 is already half off the price. We're doing better than that. And you don't have to spend even $3,000. Okay, this is going to go so fast. I wish we had more than one, but that can be said on a lot of things tonight. Here's how we do it. Not even $29.99. Huge stone. Best color. Not doing 29, only one. Call me now. Call me now. Best of barrel right here. Not even going to be 2,000. Just blow it out. Make it $19.99 first caller. That's it. Highest end morganite we've got. Right there, one caller. We'll give it 30 seconds. That's not going to last either. And then any requests you have, we're already halfway, actually more than halfway through the show now. Got a big wheel coming up, another one. I told you there'd be two this hour. So we've got our wheel number 2 coming up, plus we have a really, actually, you know what? We've got a really, really special yellow diamond, the heart shape. We'll give you a better look at that. Great wheel, including the cut tanzanite that's got a new mark down, so we'll have that one for you. And anything else you're looking for, but that one's got to go, and it will. 10 seconds remaining. And then we've got 2 great emeralds. Yeah, we're definitely going to showcase back-to-back the emeralds. We've got really good emeralds. Big one. We've got a 3-carat 31. We've got a major 180. The 180 is so well priced. Okay, so coming up, let's get to another wheel quickly, because we've got about 20 minutes left in this hour. Still have some new diamond earrings, and then I'll tell you, we're going to just give you a little preview here. This is coming up in just a moment. I just cannot say enough about this yellow diamond, the color. Sometimes these stones that get the fancy cutting, they might actually be sometimes a little bit of a compromise for maybe not so great a color. That is just pristine, beautiful, bright yellow. A heart shape, which you know is rare. It's still going to be, it's the look of a 1-carat, but without the size. So we'll get to that. I want to do a quick wheel first here before we get too deep into this hour number 2. Look at that alexandrite. Wow. And then we've got the cut blue wing black D. So if you want to go a little larger, this one's going to give you about a 4-carat plus size. Then we've got an opal. This is the blue greens of an opal. Very interesting pattern here. Should we flip it and see what we see? I don't know. What were we likening this pattern to? Could be a little North American, South American continent kind of situation there. It's a really pretty blue-green Australian lightning ridge. Now, we did have a pink diamond earlier. We have another one, except this one's going to be a heart shape, and it's a 16-pointer, and then I have one more to show you, and that's the Mahenge Spinel. So this is our wheel of 5, and that is a really good size, well over a carat in that size Mahenge. So good pieces. And then starting with, remember that alexandrite, that's an 82-point alexandrite. So it's a really big, big size. I mean, the stone, but the ring overall, everything for my big jewelry lovers. If you like something a little larger in size, here's a good way to go. So all individual pieces. What about gold color changes? Well, There are two exceptions to what we can change gold on, and that's just going to be two options here. Pink diamond is one of them that stays in the rose and the white. The other one that's got to stay is the tanzanite right behind it in the white gold. Everything else, even this one, which has two-tone right now, you can change. Same with the mehengue, same with the opal and the bridge. You decide, but one major value right now to get these out the door, 5 pieces. And again, we've got carat weights for you, but I can't get over that we're seeing a heart-shaped pink diamond and then later a heart-shaped yellow diamond in the same show. That's really impressive. And all you have to do now on these 5, dial in because we're about to give you the best value we possibly can. And that Morganite, still waiting to see who's got that Morganite, verifying on that one. And anything we can recap, let us know. But we have carat weights waiting for you as you call in and ask for them. Still have that 26 pointer, but that may have been still a little more than you want to spend on a pink diamond. So if you still want saturation, you still want a unique cut, it's all right there. Heart shape though. Heart shape with pink diamonds, first halo, white diamonds around that. So you get 2, again, double halo, classic as that can be. And think about pink diamonds are something you're going to have forever and ever and ever. They're immediate heirloom pieces. They're not just a piece you're going to enjoy for your lifetime, but your family lineage will as the generations go on. And truth be told, not only are they getting more pricey, but they're getting more limited. So going forward, it's not going to get any easier to get pink diamonds in your collection of any kind. So I love that we're just sitting up here discounting in the way we are tonight, just to give you all those values you need, even on really, really high-end rare, like this whole wheel has. So let's take a look and get you your favorite right now. Any questions, we're here to help. But must go means must go. You know that. And we have some big diamond weights. So this is our 82-point Alexandrite, 79 points. Then we've got the pink diamond, 16-point center. Then it's got another 18 points in the pink and 58 points in the white. Then we go right behind it. That is the 4-carat, 37 Asher. And then it has a combination of the princess cuts and the round brilliance. That'll be a total weight of 81 points in the diamonds, one only there. And then hopping around to our big mehengue. That mehengue spinel is a 103 fiery cushion cut. 30 points in diamonds, and then right in front of that, the black opal. Blues and greens in the Australian Lightning Ridge material, 78-point black opal, carat 05 in diamonds. So there's your little once-over. We can touch on that even further as you call in and ask. We try them on. We give you the details. Remember, gold color change on anything up there except the left side items. They got to stay the way they are. But everything, I'm just looking through, everything on these bags here is either $49.99 or $59.99. One of those two prices. They got to go. That is what the wheel says, right? And we got to do what it says. We got to make sure they go, all 5. So 49 they're not. Cannot believe this Alexandrite in the middle. We already had the cat's eye and fights over it. Maybe now, maybe maybe just, again, the alternative is getting a faceted stone that's almost a carat with this wide band of huge diamond weight and scroll work, and in this case, 2-tone gold, although you can change it. They're not $49.39 or $29.99. It is time to release the 5 rings, make it even more affordable than $29 or $28. We could just skip over $27.77 too while we're at it and just make it a lot more affordable. You just tell me which one you love because they are one of a kind, and when they're gone, they're gone. Nothing up here is going to last because when we go under $2,500, like $24.99, we could give it 60 seconds and say bye-bye. Or we can do this. Make sure that not one is left behind. Not a one can stay here. So they're not going to be 24, 23, 22, 21. They're not even $2,000. Better yet, just to make sure they all go, and I know we're busy already, it will continue to be until they're gone. They're not even $19.99. Which one do we like? Tanzanite already got their eye on it, right? 2528, here it is on the hand. But they're not $19.99, and that one may already be spoken for. That one does stay in the white gold. But again, the other options up there besides the pink diamond, you can change, not even $19.99. We're not stopping there. Already looks like that one may have found its home. Remember, 437 on the center, 25 points on just the corner princess cuts, and then you get an additional 56 in the rounds. 81 points total weight there. They're not $19.99. They're not even $1,899. Take your favorite. Make them $1,888 while they last. And that will be it. And let me know, already verifying on that Asher cut, no surprise. When you got a stone that is cut as uniquely as that is, with those parallel facets intersecting in the corners, that stunning look, saturation all the way through the middle. And that's going to be $1,888, and anything else up there, 16-point pink diamond. Very impressive. Very, very impressive to get a 16-point heart shape, pink diamond. And then you've got the double halo. Alexandrite's 82 points in an oval. That's got 70, actually this one's got 79 points in diamonds for this ring. We went big, it's a bigger halo, bigger stone, bigger halo. That's the difference. Here's the Peridot 3 Mahenge. Not many carat stones that go a carat and up and get under $2,000. And that beautiful tanzanite is spoken for. Thank you so much. White gold on that one. Last call. I'll just rearrange them a bit so you can see everything really, really well. We'll put this one right behind. This one's going off to the side. There's that pink diamond 16-pointer Peridot 3 Mahenge. There's the big opal. Black opal, gotta love that one. And anything else, 60 seconds left on this wheel, then we rock on. We got a lot to show you, but not a lot of time. Got to get those emeralds up here. Also, just a reminder, we had that 26-point certified pink diamond earlier. I'm going to flash that ruby as well. The ruby pendant's got to go. We had a heart-shaped ruby. Got to make sure you saw that. It was in the very early parts of the show. And an Imperial. Really good Imperial topaz, too. So we'll show those real quick. Last call. We good? All right, coming up. Just let me flash the ruby pendant. Got to see this one more time. 903 is the number. Let me just flash it right here in front of our wheel just to you know we've got some, yeah, go ahead.
Can you say hi to Philip and Michelle?
I would love to say hi to Philip and Michelle.
Got a ring for Michelle and they're from Arizona.
They're in Arizona? Where in Arizona? Nice, nice, all right. And are they brand new shoppers with us? How awesome is that? And Philip is shopping for Michelle? Wonder if there's a special occasion going on. I don't know, but welcome to the show. Philip, Michelle in Arizona. We'll have your piece right out to you. Enjoy and welcome. This heart shape that I'm showing here was on a little earlier. It's our 1-carat 01 heart shape Burma. And no, it's not 1888. I just thought we'd show it here hanging out with the rings for a moment, just in case you had any questions on this wheel. But this heart shape Burma ruby with the diamond weight at 35 points is only $9.99. So I wanted to make sure you saw that here before it got too late in the show. So just a quick last look at that heart shape. Just that one's got to go. Beautiful heart shape ruby. We get so many requests for heart shape rubies and pink sapphires, and yet don't see a lot of those options. So I'll show this on the hand really quickly. It's the ruby that is item number 903, and it's just on the hand really quickly so you can see that. But it's really a beautiful pendant. And it's just a really nice 101. So great stone, love the diamond around it. Of course, diamonds in the bail as well, that full halo, but $9.99 for that one. Big value, yellow gold only on that one. Just want to make sure you saw that from, if you were just joining us a little bit later in the show, as a lot of people do. And that is only $9.99. So we'll go back to our wheel. Also want to pop in an Imperial topaz for a second look as well that you might have seen earlier, or maybe you didn't. So we'll show that again. And the Alexandrite is verifying, pink diamonds verifying as well. This is the Imperial with the pink, pink, pink. Not entirely. They don't really get entirely pink. What you want to see is that mix of the pink and that golden tone together. That's what you have here. The item number on this Imperial was 9407. This will be the 45-pointer with the 65 points in the diamonds, the pave on the shoulders of the ring, the double halo. That is only $9.99 for a very pinky stone. That's tough to get because remember, it's not just about treatment. There is no treatment. There is no heating. And we make such a big deal when we see other stones like sapphires and we point out when they're unheated and all natural. This stone, we don't make that special distinction because they all are, but we don't want to assume that everyone knows that because it's a really unique stone. So just so you're aware, this is an all natural, unheated stone always. It's why you usually see just a yellowy color to it. Getting into the goldens makes it a little bit richer, getting into orangey tones even better, but then when you get any trace of pink, even if it's very subtle, there's going to be that high demand for a really unique stone, and we got all the pink there you could ever really expect from an Imperial. Set off in the yellow gold, but you can change it if you want to, and that's only $9.99. So last call. I just have to show this, I think, with graphics, because if this is still here, it's on me. I mean, I just haven't presented it properly. This Alexandrite is way too big and way too important to be here at 1888. It was just on our wheel. But just to make sure, because wheels can be tough because nobody can see the graphics, and you don't know then if you're not really paying attention, and I don't blame you. You know, it's one of those things where you need to see it. You need to know these carat weights. It's item number 8620. This is too important, and quite frankly, shouldn't have been on a wheel anyways, because it's just something you need to see all the details of and get that big carat weight at an 82-pointer, plus also realize that there's 79 points in diamonds as well. So you've got a really good look, and they're bigger stones. You can see a lot of bezel set, prong set in the halo, some pave. There's actually 3 different types of setting styles here, so very labor intense, and then you mix it up with the 2 tones of gold, and then texture. A rope border to the edges, a mill grain to the white gold scroll work. I mean, you've got a lot of workmanship in this ring, and this was just part of a wheel that was $18.88. So I wanted to make sure you see it one more time at $18.88 with all the full complement of graphics, so you know exactly what it is that is making this piece so important and why it's so astounding that it's $18.88 to get it to you. So we'll try it on. Imperial and heart-shaped pendants still here if you want those. Maybe you did see them. I don't know. Maybe you did and you just said, don't need that today. But if you do, heart-shaped rubies are not something we have anything else of, so that's an important one to get. And then let's bring out this big heart-shaped yellow diamond next. So $18.88, just wanted you to go close-up look at that one. Here's our big yellow diamond heart shape. It's item number 9421. And any requests you have, we're now approaching last hour, but before we get there, it's all about this yellow diamond. Flashed it already once. I think a lot of people are already admiring the incredible color you're getting. The item number is 9421. It's brand new. And it's actually a 70-pointer, which may surprise us because this is a mounting that usually does hold a 1-carat stone. Not here. Now you're getting extra. You've got a 70-point center. It's 21 points in the yellow diamonds. That's actually 2 different halos around the center. And then another halo of white diamonds, and that's going to be another 114. Whoa. So we got a lot going on here. There's over 2 carats total weight. It breaks down with that 70 center, but of course you're actually, if you total up all the side diamonds, you're getting 135 in the side diamonds alone. So 205 total weight, rare as can be heart shape, fancy yellow. It is all natural in its color. We're not waiting on this one. We got to get this done before the top of the hour. We are 5 minutes away. That just is one of the brightest stone. I mean, I've seen a lot of good yellow diamonds. I think you've seen a lot of good yellow diamonds. I think we all have. But that stone, being the color, that's what's so specific here. It's that vibrant, bright yellow. Separates it from all the other colors because there's so many different shades you can get. So many different saturations and hues you can get. And they're not all equally valued. They're not all equally priced. So this is really that deluxe. You know what it reminds me of? There have only been a few ever, so maybe you're probably thinking, well, I'm trying to think back. Have I ever seen one? We've had, I believe the count has ended at 9 stones ever that we've had that were considered vivid intense. Do you remember seeing any of them that we had periodically? It's been a while since we've seen one, but there'd be one here and there, and they were actually labeled as vivid intense. This one, I don't want to lead you or steer you wrong. It's not labeled as such, but it reminds me so much of those stones that had that very specific, very unique, and really the trademark of a vivid intense is the brightness of it. It's like having a little electricity to it. It's just a little brighter. It's a little bit more vivid, as the name implies. It's more intense. I mean, the name says it all, but how it translates to our eye is really about having this bright, very vibrant saturation, but not overly saturated. Because if you get a diamond that is a yellow diamond that has a lot of saturation, a lot of times that just means more brown to it. It just means more golden hues where it becomes more brown or more orangey looking. This is really about just an intensity to it. So it takes me back to those really specific gradings of stones that we've seen here and there. I'm going to do something crazy here on this one. It's a 70-pointer. I will tell you right now, the face of this stone looks like a 1 carat. So it's good when you can get those stones that actually look bigger than they weigh because you don't end up paying much for it, but you're going to get that bigger look, which obviously should be costing you more. I mean, what we evaluate every time we look at our jewelry, and anybody else does, is the look. So if it can look like a 1 carat without being that 1 carat size, you've got something more special. And it's where we can really bring extra value. Did you have a question, or do you like this one? Yes, the Imperial. Yes, absolutely. Here's the Imperial on the hand. You got it. There's the Imperial topaz. One more look at that one. That was $9.99. And it's also, right now, it's in yellow, but it can be any gold you want. So yeah, choose your favorite gold color there. No problem. But that's $9.99. So that one's verifying right now. And then we still need to get a home for that ruby heart-shaped pendant. Still got to do that. And then now we go back to the yellow diamond heart shape with 205 total and a triple halo around that center stone. You know what? We're going to try something. There is a price of $59.99 tonight. Ready to go, $6 grand. Not saying that's not a good value. It is. But when you've got a heart shape and that does actually kind of stack the deck against you a little bit from a budget standpoint, typically. Let's try it on. This is a really important perspective to see as well, so you can really see what we're talking about with that stone looking a lot bigger than it weighs. And there it is. And you know, even looking at the center stone, when it's got a double halo and diamonds that extend beyond that, that's going to make it look bigger too. The eye can't really discern between the center stone and the side halos, so it kind of all works together to give you a bigger look. Shall we? Let's try this. We're going to put on the auction block before our, we're very close to the top of the hour. So stay with us for this, because I'm going to go ahead and we're going to roll the dice again. It was a very disconcerting auction scenario a few minutes ago. Let's see if we can turn the tide here with this one and not do 59. Let's get away from $6,000 as fast as we can. I know it's a heart shape. I know it's rare, and that's the color. It's the color that really makes it. And let me just prop it up a little bit, so that's the direct look at it. So you can really see directly, see that defined cleft to the heart, see that beautiful color you have. It's still a VS stone. All of them are. I'm loving this huge carat 14 diamond weight you get just in the white diamonds around it on the outside. We're going to put on the auction block. We're not starting at $5. We're not starting at $4. We're not even starting at $3,500. Yellow diamond heart shape. I think that's our last one too. It is. We've got the last yellow diamond heart shape here. We're always working non-stop round the clock to acquire new stones to build with, new stones to build upon. But I'm going to tell you right now, nothing else in the heart shape category right now in the yellow diamond world. So this is your chance to pick one up, and it's not even $3,000 to start either. Looking like a fabulous 1 carat all day long. It's a 70 pointer. That's still a big size. You get 205 total. It's not 3,000. We are just, these auctions have gotten a little crazy lately. And that is really beneficial to you, the viewer and the shopper. It really is, because having to get these out the door some way, somehow is really just, it's meaning we're just taking things down to levels we've never seen before. We did that earlier with the tanzanite. Let's do it now with the yellow diamond in the fanciest cut you can get. A brilliant heart shape. And we're going to go from 29 to 28 to 27 to 2,600 and not even stop there. Let's go to $2,500 to get it going on a massive 2 carat 05 total weight, gigantic heart shape, triple halo, double in the yellow, 1 in the white, triple total in the halos and the diamonds, but still a classic setting. But you saw it's got a lot of wow factor. There's a presence to this ring. But you have to understand how rare heart shapes are. Just reached the top of the hour. Want to welcome everybody to the show. Just a reminder that this one will be a $25 increment in addition to a $2,500 open. Still looking for that. As we do welcome, no doubt, a lot of people shopping here or just joining us at the top of the hour. Glad you're with us. We have 1 hour left on our Wednesday. Hope that you're finding something you love. Maybe if it's yellow diamonds, if you just like exotic cuts, if it's heart shapes, whatever it is. Here's the way to go. $2,500, skip it. Top of the hour just arrived. Officially last hour on a weeknight, always an adventure. So how about this? We go lower than 25. But if you haven't dialed in yet, start dialing, because everybody always wants to be first. I mean, the increments, we try to keep them tiny for you so that there's no hesitation, but who doesn't want to be first and save the most money possible and get in that first bid? It's not going to be 25 or 24 or 23 or 22. Yellow diamond heart shape, last one. The most similar color I've seen to a vivid intense since we had a vivid intense. And there have only been 9 of those ever on the show, ever. So now is the time you got to dial in, because it's not even $2,200 to start. This is really where we're rolling some dice here. End of the show is near. We cannot do 22 or 21. Just make it an even $2,000 to start. It's going to be a $25 increment. Does not matter if you're the opening bidder. You just sit there and wait and see, and get ready for a lot of response, because 70-point heart-shaped yellows, natural fancy from the Argyle mine, which has since closed. There is no more coming out of the mine because the mine is no longer producing. So you've got a chance now to get one of the most unique yellows out there. And this is with, you know, it being the 18th of January. I realize for you on the East Coast, it's already the 19th. So there's not a lot of time now between now and Valentine's Day, which also might mean the heart-shaped stone might be perfect for that, or for an anniversary, or for anything that's special and really sentimental. You want the heart shape. Take a look at it. We got a last call here to get the open. Let's go 60 seconds to get that started. And another look at it on the hand here. That's important to see. beautiful ring. I can't stop staring at the center stone. It's that color. It's that specific color that is so strong and so good. Thank you. And here we go, 48 seconds looking for the start of this auction. Let's try it on again for you. Two-tone gold, I would leave it as is. You don't technically have to, but I would, and you should. And there's a lot of yellow diamond weight there, so I would. Just leave it in the two-tone gold there. Yellow and white together, that's what it looks like on the hand. And we have got 30 seconds to see if we've got her open. She didn't see the Imperial? Gotcha. She wants to see the whole presentation again? You got it. Who's that? Okay. Charlene needs to see the Imperial again? You got it. Charlene, as soon as this auction wraps up, which might actually be in 10 seconds, we'll show it again. We'll show it for you. Do we have the open? Are we verifying? We got about 5 seconds to figure it out. Do we have the open? Let's see. Let's see. We got it. Hey, now we got it. Okay, so we've got $2,000. 2,000 we have. I'm getting that Imperial ready to show again. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but we are ready. The Imperial right away as soon as this auction concludes. Uh-oh, 2,025 is what we're looking for. We do have the open. So there is one bidder. How about that? It's happening again. I love this. I mean, it's kind of exciting. When you think about what is there to be saved right now? $6,000 ring, price tonight, it's at 2. It's at 2. $4,000 of savings. Now, I don't know about how you like to do, what you do with your savings, but I am thinking immediately with the sale you're getting and that savings you have on this one ring potentially, which right now is going out at $2,000. There is that opening bid. It's only a $25 increment to get you in. $4,000 is a lot of money saved that you could just put towards other jewelry pieces, certainly. But that's the main event here, is that when you've got, again, a level like this where we're just saying anything to make sure the pieces do go. Obviously, we've struck a nerve here in that we have the open at $2,000. Now the question is, who wants to battle it out? We got to see if there's anybody else, because I don't have another heart shape. That's the thing. We can go through yellow diamonds. I've got ovals. I've got cushion cuts. That's the majority of what we have. Might have a pear shape here or there, but it's going to be about the ovals and the cushions over and over and over. So if you really are somebody who appreciates and loves that rarity of having specialty cuts, they are supposed to be more, by the way. They're supposed to get a big premium when they've got a specialty cut. They're supposed to. They should. They do. Even in regular stones, meaning like not as maybe exotic as a big yellow diamond that's natural in color, they're going to have a premium. You pay about 60% premium for a heart shape in anything than you do for, let's say, an oval. That's not factored in here. What is factored in? The factor is I got to make sure we get it at home, and we're going to do that. So we have 2,000. We're going to see if we have anybody who wants to jump in or bid or participate. We basically are looking for a $25 advance here. Not far to go, especially when there's $4,000 to be saved. That's the key. The number I want you to be looking at is less about this and less about this. The bid, the increment, it's important, but it's about the number right above it, the was price. That means was, like should be, like was supposed to be tonight. And staying there. So now we're going to give it 2 minutes and we'll find out who wants it. It's a last call already. 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go. And then we sell it. And it's gone. So we'll find out. Yes. Of course. Yes. Here's the inside. Let's take a little tour. That is, well, look at this. They did a vault kind of solid finishing in yellow gold for the backdrop, because remember, that's a function of the 70 pointer and the 2 halos. So there's quite a bit of the yellow diamond work on the inside. So they went solid yellow gold, and then they do this almost like this platform of white gold that sits above that. That's going to elevate it up off the hand. Again, that's 3 halos total. 205 total is the diamond weight, the yellow and the white combined. One of the most bright and vibrant, I mean, I'd like to call it vivid and intense without calling it a vivid intense, because it is. There's a vivacity to it and its intensity, but it's not actually labeled. And maybe it was supposed to. Maybe it was supposed to be. I mean, I've only had 9 of them, but they're very distinctive and they stand out. And I'm looking at that stone color right now and realizing that should probably be labeled as a vivid intense, but it's not, and that's good, because it would have been more than $59.99 if it was. So I say let's take it for what it is. Let's make sure that, well, the value is happening. The auction is going to go. I mean, we know that, but we have 51 seconds now to make it your own. And here it is on the hand again. So you got to call me now, because this is the look. And doesn't this look like the rings we have all the time for $49.99 and $59.99? Yes. But it's not, because I'm just saying, let's go. What? Did you have a question? Huh? 50 what? Should we wrap this up in 30 seconds? Because these auctions are, yeah, they're not friendly. They're not show host friendly these days. There it is, centered up on my hand. Triple halo, heart-shaped diamond, 70 points only just on the center. You would never know. I could look at that without looking at the actual, because, you know, to actually get the weight, you have to take the stone out, put it on a gem scale, weigh it. See what the little digital scale tells you. We're going to tell you that's important, 70 points, center. But when you look at that, it has no correlation to a 70-point center. It looks like more by virtue of, well, this mounting always holds a 1 carat, so there's that, but then you're adding the double halo and yellows anyway, so your eye is looking at this overall of the yellow. Now, if you look at it that way, it's looking more like a 7 carat, which, my goodness, 7 carat yellow diamond, whew, can you only imagine? That would be tough to afford. That'd be tough to find. This is at 2000. We're looking for 2025. Anybody on this auction before we recap our Imperial topaz? Okay, looking for 2025. We're going to make it official here. It's going to be a done deal, I have a feeling. Are we all done? You got it? 2025? Yes or no? And then we got the Imperial for you, Charlene. It's coming up. And I do have a 110 if you want an oval. I've got an oval diamond. It's a 110, so it's a little bit bigger, but it is an oval. So if you want to go more traditional, or if you're not a heart-shaped person, we got you covered. Don't worry. It's still going to be a yellow diamond day for you. But this is at 2025? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. You got it. Well done. Let's take a look. A recap one more time. This one up close. 9407 is the item number. And it's rare. And it's fabulous. And it's also mais fino, the best, most fine. But, you know, to be grammatically correct, in English, the best. It's the best. And usually you can only call a stone that's got a lot of pink the mais fino. It's got to have that pink saturation to it. Otherwise, you're not giving it that specific name. 65 points is the diamond weight. So, Charlene, there's only one here. So let's just take you on a little tour, show you that pave. It's like a triple row pave on the sides. You've got the big double halo there in the center. Lots of pink to that stone, certainly. But again, a little pinky golden. They're never straight up pure pink. That's not really where they go. But if you get any trace amount of pink at all, you're dealing with that mais fino, better quality, better material. This is one only. It is $9.99. We'll try it on the hand again for her as well, just in case you missed that too. So you see all the different angles, but that is an extremely important stone. And when you got that under $1,000, and you have the option to put that in any gold, notice though when it's on the hand, you're not seeing much of anything in gold. You would really only see the prongs there, and barely that. So just realize the gold is not going to be the main attraction here, but we want you to have it perfect just the way you want it anyway. So any gold, yellow golds right now, it's ready to be sized and shipped. If you want white or rose, that is our pleasure. We can do that for you as well. $9.99, only 30 seconds left on that one, and then we'll rock and roll. Lots to show you here, but only, gosh, now we've got about 50 minutes left. And we still have emeralds. Got to show you the big emeralds. We have a yellow diamond deal that's going to be the oval I mentioned. Then we also have a sapphire. It's a round, vibrant, bright, perfect blue sapphire. Everyone good on this one? Hope so. Okay. It's about the 4th time it's been shown, and it's amazing it's even lasted this long, but it's here. It's here for one caller if you'd like it. Coming up, we're on our way. Let's get to it. Still have the ruby pendant, by the way, the heart shape. Just finished a heart shape. Wrapped up the heart-shaped yellow diamond. Still have that beautiful ruby. And then let's get to 2 different emeralds. I'm going to show you 2 options. We're going to start with the bigger of the 2. It's the emerald cut square. Then we go to the pear shape right after that. Imperial, I'm not sure what's up with the Imperial, but it's here. Here's item number, the first one was the big one. So this is the 3-carat 30. And it's really, really good. Look at the size of this emerald cut. It's practically square. Very unusual to get that. 7579 is the number. And I might as well just show them together. Not afraid, because I want you to pick, you know, based on everything. We don't just go on size. We look at shapes and colors and clarities. And these are our 2 best. And so I thought, let's bring them out together, give you 2 options. They are different price tags. I feel like I'm at a baseball game. Is someone like cooking like hot dogs or something? Or what? Did someone... What's up? What's going on in the kitchen over there? Okay, wait, really? And what did you smell? Burning. Well, that's why it smells like cigarettes to her and hot dogs to me. It's burning hot dogs. That's what Antonio says. Really? Pink's not even here, so nothing can be burning or on fire. She's not here today. Because usually when there's a fire, it's because she's left something on the stove for a few hours. Okay, so we're all right. Interesting. I'll let you know if I see smoke. I've got the best view of the kitchen from where I stand, so I'll let you know. But here we go. 331 on the right side. That's going to be our Asher cup with a carat of 6. And then we've got the pear shape in the Colombian emerald. That's going to be our 180. So interesting how they're really, big sizes both, but you've got two different looks here. Do you want a double halo forming around the emerald cut? Do you want a double halo around the pear shape? Do you want a solid shank or a split shank? It's just a matter of which one is speaking to you. I mean, I don't think this is to be unexpected, but when you're getting a slightly smaller stone that's a carat 80, you expect it to maybe have a little bit better clarity than the emerald cut, which is the 331, which I think we're seeing here. Maybe a little more vibrant in the pear shape, just a little bit higher clarity. Not that this one's not, but that's why they're side by side. I really want you to, either way, emeralds in big sizes are investments and probably not something you're going to have like 3 or 4 of in your collection. I don't think anybody, necessarily needs to do that. If you're a real emerald lover, go for it. But I think a lot of people just get, one great stone and they find that piece and they invest into it and you have it forever. And it's that, piece to be really proud of. But this one's come down, and so is this. So let's start with the 331, which is going to have a carat 06 in diamonds, like you see. That is this particular piece here, and that's not even going to be $69.99. It stays in the yellow gold. The other one doesn't. So if there is an issue with yellow gold, you're going to have to go with the pear shape. That's the one that can be changed. This one stays just as it is. But the best news is there's a $39.99 price tag that's even going lower. So we just immediately went $3,000 off and went from $69.99 to $39.99 and not leaving it there. It's going to be, again, the biggest one we have here in the emerald cut. That is not $39, $38, or $37.99. Here's how we do it. That is going to be right now, we'll make that $37.77 for that piece. Then, if you prefer, we go over to the 180, which is item number 8477. That'll be the 180 pear shape. That has an even bigger diamond weight. It's 132 in the diamond weight around the pear shape. Still a double halo, but you see they're bigger stones overall. So you get the 180 with the carat 32, and it's even less. It wasn't actually supposed to be, but it is now because it is a smaller stone. I need to make it make sense for you. So instead of the $38.88 price tag we had on the pear shape, we're going to do better than that. Do you have your eye on the pear shape? Exquisite clarity. Yeah? Both? Tell you what, the pear shape we're going to make, because obviously $38.88 doesn't make any sense because I brought this one down to $37.77. So this one should be less because it is smaller. I'll make this one $29.99. How about that? Just a deal, no matter which one, 180 or 331. The 331 is $37.77. The 180 is only $29.99, and those are my two best emeralds right there for you. We'll see who's got what. And then we are on our way. Imperial is still here if you want that one. Someone's going to have to explain to me that Imperial topaz. I started the show with it because I was just absolutely certain it was going to go, and it's still hanging out. Imperial is here, our two big emeralds. Which one do we want to see on the hand first? Let's just start with the big one here. We'll start with the 331 going on the hand here for you, and then we'll go to our 180. Now this is why you need to see them. We talk about this from a distance, but look at how bright that is and how big that stone is. $37.77. Yes. Okay, Imperial's gone. Congratulations. And here's the big one. 331. We'll do the same here. Let's get the 180 on the hand for you as well. And that's going to be the pear shape, and we'll show that one here. Remember, bigger diamond weight on the pear shape even than around the 331. That is impressive. It's smaller size, Tony, so it took me a second to get that one on. Had to force that one on a little bit, but there it is. That's the big pear shape right there at $29.99, and that is, again, one of a kind. Emeralds always are. They're never going to be two that really duplicate, so they always have to be showcased on their own, individually, for what they are. That is such a steal for a 180. I mean, that's still a big, big stone to get in the emerald world. It's chromium that makes the color what it is. Chromium also tends to inhibit the growth, So you just don't see chromium rich stones get those larger sizes very often, but these both have what is considered a very large size for emerald, and those are your two options. So last call on our emeralds. Then we have, don't forget, we had that beautiful pink beryl, which was that peachy pink morganite we had earlier. And then let's see what else. Final call though on the show. So if there's anything we can help you with, you got to holler at us now so we can be sure and bring it out, show you what we've got. Keep in mind, sapphires are here. Burma pink spinel, Paraiba, Trapechi emerald. Anybody? Since we're showing emeralds anyways. And it's always fun to see because a lot of people are going to say a Trapechi who, a Trapechi what? This is a Trapechi emerald, which is very unique and has this really interesting way that it grows, that you've got this really cool effect and almost like a design or a pattern. It's like Mother Nature got really creative and she was feeling really, really, really just like super, you know, artsy, and decided that this would be, again, way to do an emerald where you still get really bright emerald color, which is unusual, but you have that very cool formation within the stone, which in this case is so symmetrical that is very rare to see. And it's usually a lighter green. So it's got that deep, glowy, deep, dark, the same color green we just saw in our Muzo Colombian stones. And this is that Trapechi, so I just thought I'd show that to you. That could be a men's or a ladies ring. If you're interested at all, give me a call. It's about $15,000. We can work with you on it. I've got the inside fully finished. What a great viewpoint. Looking through the under gallery at the inside of that stone. About as rare as a gemstone gets, and it's item number 9208. Finished. How about diamonds? That's actually a double pave row first, then a couple of burnished stones on each side. And that is 9208, 18K as well. We even upgraded the gold for you. So 18 karat solid. I do actually have a gem weight. Trapeches won't always give you a gem weight, but I do here. It's a carat 48 oval and slightly more oval in its shape or proportion. 39 points is the diamond weight. And if anybody would like this one, you think Colombian emeralds are rare. This is even more so. Very unique to find a Trapeche in nature. Yes. 331 again, you got it. Here comes the 331 emerald cut emerald on the hand again. That's 75, 79. Take a look at that. That's the 331. Remember, it is emerald, so it's going to look about double that. We're verifying on this one. This one does stay in the yellow. It's one of our largest left in the emerald world here. And that's very clean. This is why we take these close-ups so you can really scrutinize every detail and then see it from more of a realistic, on the hand, like you'll see it when it's sitting on your hand perspective, and you see how brightly it glows. That's a really good stone. Really good stone. 3777, verifying on this one right now. Got a few minutes left. We got about 39 minutes. Oh, we have diamond earrings too. Diamond earrings that are a new style for us. Very exciting. Like a stud, but yeah. Like this. Like a profile. Like a, oh, all the angles. You got it. Moving the hand from all the different angles. So kind of a roundabout way to see the stone from different lights and different angles, but also if you're looking at profile, nothing that stands up too high. There's a nice platform of gold first. Then you've got the double halo, the emerald, of course, set right in prongs up top there as your centerpiece, and then from all the different angles that way. Look at that glow. This is an incredible stone to get. You know, this is the big challenge. The further you go up in size, the more opacity you expect to have. So you just don't expect to see big sizes deliver clarity and glow like this. This one is. And 3777 gets it to you. That's one of our bigger markdowns. And this is what you want ultimately, is when you see a lot of glow, you want it to look as if it just continues. Like you're looking into the depths of the stone like there is no end. Thank you so much. That one is sold. Enjoy it. Well done. Back to the Trapeche too, because we'll take another look there. We didn't even really finish describing this yet to you. 148 in the oval, 39 points in the diamonds. I said 15,000. It is. I'll do better than that if you'd like it. 14,999 comes all the way down to a better value right here and now. And we're just going to make it $49.99 for a Trapeche emerald. $10,000 off. How about that? Biggest savings of the night right there in one stunning, unique, collectible piece right there. $49.99. What have we just witnessed? Super exclusive, super rare. Let's get to, we still have the pear shape emerald. The pear shape's got to go too. It's only $29.99 for the carat 80 pear shape. Still have that pink diamond for $29.99. What else do we have? This trapeche, let me try it on. We're verifying on the trapeche. It is such a custom. Look at solid, heavy 18 karat. I love this undergallery. That may be my favorite undergallery of all time right there. Look at that. And you can tell it's 18K. You know by looking at the color. Here it is on the hand. Two people talking about it though. Two people, one ring. I just think, Tony, what do you think? Never seen so much glow from a trapeche. It's like a bright, super clean. Look at this. It's especially that center point. I love that the little wheel, so to speak, the little Mother Nature made wheel design pattern actually has that open circular style in the middle where it's just glowing like that. Really cool stone. I mean, they are fascinating. Don't worry about the durability. You still got that there. It's all there. And built in this big fortress of this 18 karat solid yellow gold. It's amazing. It really is a good stone. I mean, you just don't see these. You don't see them. I mean, besides maybe a museum exhibit or an auction house every now and then, but I've been to those, you know, so many of these museum exhibits. I mean, they still bring you the bigger sizes of classics. They'll take the classic stones everyone knows and they'll just bring you the big size, right? What this is doing is bringing you something you just don't see anywhere out there. Yes, sure. The pear shape. Go. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yep, pear shape emerald. We'll bring that back out for you. We'll show you the inside of the 180. Move that aside. This is the inside. So very similar. And you know what? Actually, we're going to get another great viewpoint of the clarity of the stone, as if you needed it, because the front was showing off very well. But look right down the middle there. This is always a great perspective. First of all, you can see the band and how it's got some, you know, carving. You see that basket and the way that's going to sit up. It's, you know, we don't do a decorative undergallery. It doesn't really have the room for that, but it's sitting the gold right at the base of the hand so it can lift everything else up. And then you look right through and see, how about that? Perfect way to really appreciate and see the clarity of the stone by looking through the back, because you're not as distracted by the facet pattern, but we're seeing the glow continue. So whether you look at it from the front or the back, you know, you saw the back there as clean as can be. So it's not like the inclusions are being masked by any different facet patterns. It's just all happening. Plus you have this triple split shank, which is important too. It widens it a little bit. It gives it a little more width to keep it really centered on the hand. I mean, it is, after all, you got the 132 in the diamonds surrounding your carat 80 in the emerald pear-shaped stone. We are verifying, a lot of people verifying now with that close-up look here. The big 3 carat 31's already spoken for, and now the 180 is going to be spoken for. Taking it right over here. Thank you. You've got it. And then we can go back to our trapeche. That one's here too. And so these emeralds are on their way. There's the trapeche, which is item number 9208. Thank you on the emeralds. Well done. And now we bring you the yellow diamond. It's a 110 yellow diamond. 110 VS. We're going to go to our oval since we have the heart shape and that's now spoken for. Here is the one I've been telling you about. Let me just clean up our wheel a little bit. Right there. And now we're looking at the 110. The classic oval here. Classic shape to get. 110. So we've upgraded your size of your stone a bit. That's going to be, oh my gosh, this is a really cool ring. It's a really cool ring. It looks so much like the 2 carat that we set like this with the bigger diamonds around it, just a single halo, but plenty of size to that halo given that every individual diamond is so large. It's item number 7025 and really good. Carat 10's nice because you get, you know, we talk about what happens when you reach the magic size and you hit exactly a carat. That's great. But up and over that, when we know that every single point in diamonds counts, so important. 20 points in the pear shapes, 65 points in the round, 85 points total, really 195 total. And you've got everything happening in this perfect package that is just elegant and classic. And how about this for a look on the hand? We're going to show you the inside as well. Here's the finished under gallery. Yeah, it's still got that. It's important to have. And we've done this all 14 karat two-tone gold. So you get the yellow and the white. It is as is. This one is going to go in a hurry. You got to call me. Beautiful yellow diamond yet again. It is also that brilliant oval cut. Do keep that in mind. It's the oval, but then it's the brilliant cut. There is a difference, and I'll say it again. If I had a regular oval cut and put it right next to it, beside it, you would not even believe the difference. We get so consistent and caught up with these really fancy, brilliant cuts. It's sometimes hard to realize and hard to remember what the regular cuts look like. They really leave. It's like once you see the brilliant cuts, you've got to go there because it leaves so much to be desired when you don't have as much faceting, and especially with diamonds. It's nice to be able to bring the brilliance. Even more so. It's nice to start with a VS yellow diamond that's a carat 10, but really bringing it extra, even better. And that's all in the faceting. It's all working together. It's like teamwork for your gemstones, teamwork for your diamonds. And you know, it's $99.99 should be. We're going to take it lower. Again, the reason we break it down is those pear shapes on each side, 10 points each. The bigger round brilliants, in which there are only 10 of those, so they're 6.5 points each. So everything is a huge diamond yet again. Remember, we had the band earlier in the show where there were 6.1 pointers in a 297 band. Still have one if you want one. But this is where you're getting, again, even more important individual diamonds because the yellow diamond deserves it. Here it is on the hand. We're going to take it way lower than $99.99, and I mean way lower. It's got to go too. But that is giving me such a 2-carat, $10,000 ring vibe, all of that. We're going to take it lower than even $49.99. There's your half off, 50% off discount tonight. We're going to take it even lower because we're not stopping until it's sold. And it's not even going to be $49 or even $39.99. There is something to be said for having a carat 10. We see a lot of 1 carats, but rarely do we get anywhere between 1 and 2 without going up and over 2. And then you know what happens when you get 2 carats or greater, the price really starts to go crazy. So you know that's a whole different animal. So it's nice to get a bigger stone without having to pay much more for that. And this is the perfect example. We'll bring it down even lower than $39.99, even better than $35. Wherever you're shopping for yellow diamonds, I can make this guarantee to you. You're not going to find a natural fancy diamond in this size compare. I mean, no way to even comparison shop. It's like we have our pieces overall priced as the tax on what you would pay somewhere else if you were shopping like for like, meaning an actual natural fancy, a VS clarity, a 110 size, a double brilliant cut. I mean, you're talking about everything is of just the most superior individual. I mean, like every category is superior. Every single one of them across the board. There's nothing left that you could want for, except maybe even a little more money off tonight. Instead of 35, 34, 33, 32, we're going to take it even lower. We're sending it out of here. I'm going to make this better than even $32.99. Take it if you love it. Try it on out. 110. I don't have another stone in that size. This is it. It is the way to get it. It is the way to own it. We're going to make it you know what? Forget about 31. Forget about even 3,000. I'll make it $2,999 first caller. That's it. We got one. It's the 110. It's the way to go, and it's $29.99 for a huge individual diamond weight. Every single stone is larger there throughout the ring, especially the center stone. Any requests you have for the last 29 minutes? We're there. Approaching 28 minutes left, so we are there. We got a lot to show you. How about this? The new diamond earrings. I think those need a look here. Definitely need, and we even have gold colors to show you. We have the white versus the yellow, so you can see the differences there. I love these. They're really good. It's kind of a cluster meets a star. We'll show you what that means and how they did this to make it a little more different and distinctive. Also, don't forget, pendant lovers, we've got the heart-shaped ruby. A lot of these pieces, I just need to make sure they go. If it's been seen in the show, it's got to go. So this is the heart-shaped ruby we had earlier, the carat 01, heart-shaped Burma, diamond weight at 35 points. That's $9.99. Just want to keep reminding you. There it is, all that glow right there, $9.99 for that heart-shaped Burma. Okay, so let's keep going. We're going to show you diamond earrings that are brand new. These are so dynamic. They're so pretty. We started the show with a lot of earrings, but we haven't really created a plain diamond earring, meaning, I mean, these are anything but plain, but let me describe myself. We usually do diamonds as accents around something else. Very rarely do we come up with something new because it's kind of like reinventing the wheel. Diamond earrings are pretty standard. This is the yellow gold, by the way, just so you can see how the gold color is not going to make a vast difference here. Similar thing, if you chose rose gold, which you can, it would look more similar here to what you're seeing in the backdrop with the yellow gold. But this is actually a new style. It's a new concept. It takes a cluster, but like I was saying before, we even put them on the air. It's almost like, if you look at the difference, it's the two different sizes of diamonds coming together. There's a larger and a slightly smaller. And if you look where the larger stones are, it's almost like it's creating a cross right down the middle, top to bottom, north to south and east to west. Its item number is 0386. We're going to make it 70. Oh my goodness, we got so tricky here. I love it. We created a new style. We're using an old item number on a similar earring to give you an old price tag. I love this. They're brand new and they're getting a way, way, way old price tag. This is so much fun to do. You are not going to believe what we're going to do on 75 points. I had a different pair of clusters that had all pave little tiny stones. They were 75 points. We're going to use this old item number just to make sure we can give you the value to get them to as many people as possible. When we have white, yellow, rose, that is exactly 3/4 of a carat in total weight. Now, as far as this up and down, you see here that north, south, east to west, those are the larger stones. Then what's going to create that fill in from the corner there are just a slightly smaller size of round brilliant. So you still get this kind of overall stud feel. What's important is looking at it from a distance away so you can really appreciate the size. Here's what they look like, and then we're going to show you on the ear. But first, I mean, I say it a million times if I've said it once. I'm sorry, but there's a very expensive stud earring that you could buy in this size where you had one stone making that size, and guess what? You'd pay a bunch of money because this is equivalent to, let me show you from this perspective, 3/8 of an inch in that overall size there, right? But it's not one diamond with 58 facets, and you would pay dearly for that. Instead, you've got the big stones in the middle. That's going to be the 5 diamonds and then 4 more. So you have 9 stones per earring, 18 stones per pair, which means that you're actually getting, forget 58 facets like you'd get in one, you're actually getting faceting that's going to total over 1,000 facets. There's 1,044 facets in the pair of earrings. So what do you think is going to sparkle more? A big stud with 58 facets? Or a stud more in a cluster design like this that has 1,044 facets? There is something to a cluster design. And what typically means, okay, it's a little more affordable because it's not just one big stone. And we love that. And that's true. Because if it was one big stone that gave you that size, you'd be looking at tens of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands to get that stud earring. Instead, you get a cluster. But I believe, as someone who adores diamonds because of what they do, because of the brilliance they give, because of the sparkle they have, if you want more of that, you get that with several stones put together and still that big look like it is a stud. You will still see them on the ear. The best news is probably the value. It's $14.99, as should be. We've got now 24 minutes left in the show. It just means we're saying goodbye to them. And using this old item number was genius. Let me just say, I'm so happy we did that because I don't want you to spend $1,499 if you don't have to. But by virtue of just a little trickery with the computer system, we're actually giving you kind of we're talking about like a 5.5, 6-year-old price tag to get you 75 points in VS Diamonds like they just cannot be today. And that's the big bonus and benefit here, is that you get that better value. Watch this. They're not $14. They're not $1,000. They're not $9.99. Wait till you see these on, though, because that's really crucial to see that size. We measured them and all, and that's great. But to be able to see them on and give you just a little bit of replicating the movement, it is a centered post. It's going to have a butterfly backing. I'm even using the yellow gold, which I think a lot of people are going to opt for the white gold in a style like this. Again, just let the gold match the diamonds is kind of the theory there. But take a look on just so you can really get an appreciation for the size. That's why we're talking about a big value, because look at that size. And you know as well as I do, if that was one single stone, and it kind of just translates that way. When you first see it, it just looks like one huge stone, but you're getting more sparkle. And you kind of got this star meets cross kind of look. It's like these different styles are put together here, that give you two different motifs in one, and they're not $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. Nothing like that. This is such a big deal. I mean, really good earring. Classic as can be. Let's take another look close up, see what we think here. They're not even $799 or $777. White, yellow, rose, you choose. Huge value here for 75 points, and they're all bigger diamonds. Again, 18 diamonds in a pair of earrings is not a lot, but it's to that point, giving you those big round brilliants, each one faceting on their own that's going to sparkle like no other, and they're only $699 a pair. That's it instead. So a much better value than even that $14.99. We have taken more than 50% off on a brand new style of a diamond cluster earring. But again, not just a lot of little pave. That's how we usually see a cluster earring, where there might be 50, 60, 70 different diamonds that are teeny tiny, that are just paved together, dotting the surface of your earring. That's not what you have here either. So it makes an impact, gives you the wow. Very busy already. A white gold's already gone. I think white gold's going to, steal the show here, but you decide. I love that we've got the yellow gold here, just at least so you can see the similarities and the differences. Obviously, if you are committed to a certain gold color, if you have pledged your jewelry life to one commitment to one gold color, then take that. That's why we offer all of them. But again, if you're not sure, I just say go back to the white gold, let those diamonds do their thing, let them all match together like you see there, and we are really, really busy. That is because we're taking a 5, 6-year-old price tag, and we are giving them brand new styling, a price tag from years ago, a really good look overall, and just an amazing value to get a diamond earring. Get a diamond earring. It's a really special one there. Huge moment for our diamond lovers here. And we've got, what color we all getting? We all liking the white gold so far? I'm hearing a lot of white gold. Yeah? Which one? Yellow gold over there. Hey now, yellow gold. There's a yellow gold. So we've got yellow gold, white gold, white gold, white gold. Okay, so just again, a couple pairs left only. Hop on the lines as quickly as you can. If you would like to get a pair before they're gone, it is last call. It's a really good look, isn't it? Just love the way these are put together. Like a cross meets a star. Like a cluster, but not, cheaply done. Like clusters sometimes mean just like little diamonds, teeny tiny, and that's okay. And there's a look to that, but this is different. Much more impressive styling, much more impressive individual size you have here. On our way, we do have a Paraiba. Wait a minute. Whoa. I looked at this ring earlier and I saw the size of the center stone and I thought, well, that's going to be $6,500. Wrong. We've got a big Paraiba, just under a carat. Wait a minute. You've got to see this. This is what's coming up. That's going on the air next. I cannot get over this price tag. This ring should be $6,500 all day long, and it's not. Perfect way to showcase something special here near the end of the show. Trapeachy emerald still here. Backed up lines. Bear with us if you're waiting to get through. Bear with us. We'll be right with you as soon as we possibly can. Okay. We ready to go? We ready to go? Let's talk about it. We've got something special for you on the way. Big time Paraiba in a bridge. Great color. Love this color of the stone. Let's talk about this bright blue-green. Keep calling on the diamond earrings if you like them. This one, I am astounded. Boy, this would have been interesting to put up early in the show. But hey, better late than never. We're glad to have it. It's $94.15. It will be a 90 point. Before you say, oh, it's under a carat, this is Paraiba tourmaline. Not a stone we see often anymore. New stones, impossible. Have you noticed we can't really replenish much in the inventory? This is out of our private collection. It's a very distinctive color. So it's just under a carat. Don't worry, it doesn't look like a small stone. It's got the face all day of a 1 carat plus. But what happens when we get 1 carats, and you know this as well as I do, when they're here, may not be that often, but I know they're striking and they're well known at this point and highly desired. So we tend to pay particular attention to where they go in price. But this 90 pointer is also set with a carat 12 in diamonds in a bridge. Now, one thing to separate this bridge from the others. This has 1 row down the middle and 2 rows for the halo. A lot of our bridge mounting classic styles are actually the opposite, where it'll be 2 rows down the middle and 1 halo. So just wanted to point that out. It's a little different. So even if you have some of our other famous bridge mountings, this is a little bit of a departure from those. But a carat 12 is a nice significant diamond weight. Why was this stone in the private collection? Well, I think as you see it move, you're going to see why. There's a special even, it's almost like a oval meets cushion. It's almost like a little bit of an inverted corner. A little bit more internally than the very outside corners where it traditionally is. It's just an interesting stone. It's an interesting cut. It's got a little elongation to it. Here it is on the hand, and what a look that gives. Paraiba just does not quit. It's neon all day. It's really, really specialty, and you are going to get the value. Maybe it's probably better it's kind of buried here in the late night portion of the evening, because this is not something we typically see. It's not like there's a batch of new stones coming in that have this incredible, you know, super inexpensive price tag. That's never the case with Paraiba. They're soaring by the day. I'm going to make this better than $6,500, and you know as well as I do, that's exactly where it should be. It's kind of the going rate on a Paraiba this size on this show, and we're going to bring you the best values out there. But it's not $65, and it's not going to be $55 or $4,500. Do you want one of the more affordable Paraibas without going to the 15 or 20 point sizes? Because that's sometimes what we have to see, right? It'll be a 15 pointer and it goes for like under $2,000, or it'll be a 30 pointer and it might be like $29.99. Here's that just under a carat. And again, look at it on the hand again. Doesn't look like a small stone. It's not. Just a light 1 carat is, I mean, it's going to look for the world like a 1 carat stone or more. You still get that significant, first of all, look at that, the significant flashes, that elevator of light effect that goes all the way through the stone top to bottom. It's all happening. It's not $45, it's not $4,000, it's not even $39.99. This should be $65 all day. The fact it's already as low as it is just means it's going to go. But right now, better than even $39.99. Take another last look at it before it's gone forever. We can even change the gold color if you want to, no problem there. Not even $39, $38, $37, $36. I just keep going. We got to get this Paraiba home, and we will. It's never going to last. You just don't see these sizes go for this price. It never happens. Truly one of the rarest stones in the world, but has that demand for that color that is so popular. We know this color is really unlike any other gem. It's why you take them when you can get them, and copper content and manganese content, that is what actually makes it what it is. The color is the end result. The content, chemically the way it's made up, is what gives you that color and that neon glow, where even when you watch this, I went from full light, watch it again. We'll do like a mini little in-studio solar eclipse, and look at how the stone still glows. Vibrant as can be. In darkness. Did not hinder the glow of the stone, did not hinder the light of the stone at all. Watch again. There's the full light, here's darkness, and look what's happening. I would say even the color maybe even gets stronger. Look at the wheel. Look at the wheel in front of it. Look at how you see the blue greens right there. That's amazing. It's not $36. It's not even $35.99. We've got to get it at home. Let's make it easy right now. $3,499 for one caller only on a neon blue green best of the best Paraiba tourmaline in a bridge, carat 12, even more diamond weight than we typically see in this bridge. Usually this size bridge has a carat to a carat 05. You're getting a carat 12 there. Exquisite color and clarity is all happening. And that is one only. Good luck. One only 30 seconds. Then we're on our way. We've got so much to do, but we only have about 13 minutes. So got a lot to show you in 13 minutes time. And then also just for fun, we could show you our 241 yellow diamond. That would be my largest, is a 241, and it's got big pink diamonds on the sides. So we can show that to you. Not to mention there's a big tanzanite emerald cut with Paraibas on the side. So we can even use Paraibas as an accent. Yes, we can. And then the blue sapphire is coming up. Flashed this earlier, meant to get to it. Still have that ruby heart shape if you'd like it in the pendant. Here's the blue sapphire, 8788 coming up. 8788. Look at this royal blue sapphire. My goodness. Looks like what? Looks like a cashmere, doesn't it? Has that kind of velvety richness in the tone. Looks a lot like a cashmere. It's not, it's Ceylon, but it looks like it. It's 8788 is the number. It's all 14 karat gold. That is a carat 03. Round. Beautiful royal blue. It is diamond cut too, so you get that extra. We just talked about it, 58 facets. Guess what? Same thing's happening. You don't have to have a diamond to utilize diamond cutting. You can do diamond cutting on other stones as well, and that's what's happening right here. The sapphire has the diamond cutting. The diamond halo would be a double diamond halo at a carat 20. So we're going even more diamond weight than we saw in that last bridge mounting with the Paraiba. And it's our big sapphire, one only. Let's do something wild. I know this was slated to go out earlier in the show at $38.88. The problem is it's not early in the show, it's late in the show. We got to make sure that this drops down to a price tag that ensures it goes out with a lighter audience that we have at this time of the evening. And we're going to make it really, really affordable. And just look at this from a distance on the hand. A really specialty piece. You got to love the carat 20. How about this for a finished under gallery as well? Change the gold if you want to. No problem there. We can make that happen for you. But this is about as wild as a discount gets. Instead of 38, see how every little movement, that's diamond cutting. Every facet. It lights up individually as it moves. Every one of them. When you take a stone that naturally has more saturation, goodness, look at that. That's a sapphire that in a royal blue color is going to have more saturation than, let's say, a pale blue or a lighter blue. But these are the ultimate kind of colors you want. But that's where I think the benefit is biggest when you've got a diamond cutting, because it's taking a deeper, darker, richer stone and allowing it still to light up. And that's important. So that's why that cutting is so crucial and really beneficial to that stone. And you see it there. I mean, what's sparkling more, the sapphire or the diamonds? That's a really big toss-up right now. And we're not even doing $38.88 or forget about $3,000 or even $29.99. Just moments now left in this show, and we're going to help you own a sapphire that could not be better. And royal blue, it's what you want, but you just don't want it to get opaque. You don't want them to get too dark. Navy colors is not what we're going for. You ever go into a store and you go shopping and you're looking at, a fabric, a textile, an outfit, a piece of, for your wardrobe, and you can't tell the navy blues from the black, right? Because that's usually the navy's really dark and almost, really saturated. That's exactly what you don't want with sapphires. You don't want them to get to that point where it's too dark a navy. That's where, again, royal blue showing off right here. We're not going to do $29. We're not even doing $2,000. This is that end of the show special I'm telling you about. It's $1,999 for the sapphire with a carat 20 in diamonds for $1,999. Let's go. $1,999. Huge value. I think 30 seconds is all that's going to need. I'm going to be doing some recaps here. They're just a few pieces from our show. Not many, but just a couple that need homes before we go. So we'll do a quick recap for you. I've got especially the pink diamond. You've got to see the certified pink diamond again. The black diamond as well. Maybe even, oh, wait a minute, we could do an emerald. Hold on, for anybody who missed out on the emeralds, because both have gone. So the pear shape and the emerald cut. You know what? This is exactly what we need to see here. We've got an emerald cut emerald here. Okay, let's try something wild here. We have about 9.5 minutes. This sapphire is not going to be long for this world. $19.99. This is what I should have brought out. We had so many of you miss out on the emeralds. Let's bring this one out. Interesting style here. We put a wider band together for you with some cutout detail just in the middle, but you get that double row there on the outside borders. This is item number 9400, 14 karat gold, 85 point Colombian emerald in that, once again, that beautiful square emerald cut. But you also have 93 points in diamonds as well. Wait till you see it on the hand though. Whenever you've got negative space or cutouts or detail like that, you want to see it from a couple of different perspectives here and see what it looks like, because this is a wild one. Look at that. There's that color coming through so well. If you'd like it, how about this? Because I know it got a $39.99 deal. The problem with that is we just saw some discounts on our 3-carat 30 and our carat 80, and they were discounted well enough to where they both went. So it just means that an 85 pointer cannot go for $39.99, because I already did better than that on the 331. So now we get the task of trying to make this fit in with the pattern we've developed in emeralds tonight. And I know it's the end of the show. We've got 8.5 minutes. So how about this? Instead of $39.99, the only way I can get around that is to put it on the auction block. Yes. With 8 minutes left in the show, we're putting this on the auction block. And you don't have to pay $39.99 as a result. But you do have to dial in. And you would have to be on the phone lines getting a bid in here. But I am not going to start at even $3,000 or even, I know we're low on time, so $2,500. Can't do that either. So how about this? Instead of $3,000, instead of $25,000, instead of $2,000, Anybody who was pining away for those emeralds, maybe looking for something a little bit smaller or different, or maybe just wanting more diamond, I don't know, but whatever you want. If this is catching your eye, it's $1,500 to start. And that'll be a $10 increment. Nothing like a truly last minute auction for you tonight. $1,500, and I know there were a lot of you that missed out on the emeralds, so here is another chance. Another opportunity, another last call, a chance to get you a very large diamond weight with it as well. Any gold, of course, you want. 60 seconds to get that started. Yeah, I probably should have brought it out way back when we had the emeralds go, but this is that time where you can still pick it up. And that's going to be, again, not going to be a lot of bidders here the last couple of minutes of the show. So that puts you at a huge advantage as it is, and we are looking for $1,500, and we've got about 45 seconds now to get it started. And don't forget, we do it again tomorrow, too. 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's Thursday night, together for some very, very, very special jewelry items throughout our Thursday. Okay, no open on this one yet. 25 seconds left. We can just build a little recap wheel for you. Don't have a lot here, but there are a certain couple of key pieces that we'd love to see get a home. And I might just show this one all by itself because the pink diamond is too important. 26-point pink diamond that is certified. It's item number 5070. We did discount this earlier. We've got no open on the emerald, so we'll wait it out for another couple of seconds here just to make it official. But that is, look what's creeping in here. It's the big pink diamond with that great saturation and certificate. So this is the one that out of everything I have, and we've only got a few pieces left from the show, but this is 5070. This one needs to be seen again. And it was earlier. This is the first hour. So this is coming back out in a 26-point size, a cushion cut. It is an SI1, but we showed the cert and we'll show it again so you can see that it's very, very little in the way of inclusions. They're really, the microscopic inclusions there are on the outside underneath the crown of the stone, so it's really not something you're going to see. So try to put that clarity grading on the back burner and just realize how cool it is to have a clarity grading on a fancy pink diamond, because very few of them do. This also has the cert, which we'll show you. It's an SI1, but again, this is it. So that's what I was telling you. There's the front and the back of the stone, hardly anything there. So it's going to be virtually impossible to see any inclusions. When you look though here, you've got your modified brilliant, it's a 3.3 by 3.7, and you have an SI1. But also this color grade is more important because it's the saturation that's so important about this one. It's not just a barely there light pink. You've got that intense color that's really unique. I mean, that's tough to see. You don't see a lot of pinks that even look pink. So when it looks pinky purple, you're living right. Also, no fluorescence on the stone. The SI1, this is your proportion from the side profile. Everything you need to know about your diamond is in that cert. Then we look at how it translates in the ring with the 17 points of that equally as saturated halo, and the white diamonds around that, which are 54 points. And we only have this one. And it's certified and all of that, and it's ready to go, and it's in that two-tone gold. And we have got, I mean, the markdowns here are just, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. None better than where it drops and stays tonight. What did we see, 50? We saw $89.99 to start. I'm going to just find all the prices. It was $89, then it was $59, then it was $49, then it was $39, then it was $37. And then it was actually $35.99. And that was during this huge year-end clearance thing. Guess what? It's not even $35.99 anymore. And this is why sometimes, this is what happens. Sometimes you need to do something special to make sure a piece, as high-end as it is, that's why it started at $9 grand. 26-pointer with that kind of color. Look at the color. That's crucial. That's key. It's not $39. It's not even going to be $35.99. This is all-time best. And you don't have to give up anything. You don't have to forego the color. You don't have to forego the clarity. You're not seeing visible inclusions at all. You're not giving up a gorgeous design with the really saturated pink diamonds around it. You don't give up anything except the opportunity when it goes, because I'll tell you right now, somebody's grabbing this. And it's not even 35, 34, 33, or 32. 99. This is your time to get it. One only. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It is our last call. We have 3 minutes. And this is the one that absolutely needs to go. especially since it's not even $32, $31, or $3,000. It's $29.99 for the certified. I mean, this is just amazing. And up and over a 1/4 carat in size. And remember, you have to have a bigger size, otherwise you don't get a grading. They don't do a color grading and a clarity grading on smaller pink diamonds. There are certificates. I showed you one earlier. There's a 14-pointer that's pink that's got a cert, but it doesn't have all those details and all those really specific features of your diamond. This does, because it's that bigger size. $29.99, that has got to find a home. And any questions you have on anything you've seen in the 3 hours, this is the time to dial in. This one's going to be long gone. Don't wait till the next day or even an hour or even 10 minutes after the show, because these pieces will all be gone, as they should be. And these values tonight have been incredible. So I really thank you for being with us to see them and be a part of them and take advantage of them. And a reminder that we're back tomorrow night to do it again for our Thursday night. The show in the weeknights, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday on television, are starting at 7 p.m. Pacific, and that's 9 p.m. Central and 10 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for another big 3 hours of jewelry and brand new and some closeouts that we'll mix in as well. So we've got a lot planned for the week and the weekend coming up. At $29.99 on this one, huge value. That is a must-have. 26-pointer. There is not another one here. Even non-certified stones, even stones that don't have nearly the color, are not priced this way. So if you want a pink diamond, this is the one I would recommend. You've got your final minute here. Let us know if you want that sapphire round heart-shaped ruby pendant. I don't know how, I don't know why, but that heart-shaped ruby pendant still hanging out for $9.99. We'll just put that back in view really quickly so you can see what that's all about. There's that ruby, Peridot 1 ruby, heart-shaped, 35 points in diamonds, $9.99. So last call. Thanks again for being with us tonight. Just about everything's gone from the show. We appreciate you shopping with us. A special welcome to all of our brand new shoppers that started their TVON collections here tonight. So thankful and appreciative for all of you. Veteran shoppers, new shoppers, just shoppers, viewers. I mean, everybody. We love you guys, and nice to have some time together on our Wednesdays. And don't forget, tomorrow night we do it again. Same time, same place. 3 big hours. Looking forward to it. A lot of great jewelry coming up. And this one's verifying. So this is, again, don't wait till even after the show. We'll still be here answering your phone calls. You know the number to dial. Just jump in. But again, these are going to go. And don't forget about that emerald piece. The emerald piece we just showed you. The sapphire, the round, exquisite. So thanks again. Congratulations if you get this pink diamond. Looks like it's verifying right now. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7.